check, check.
The scientist at all.
Oop. Sounds not right.
No.
There we go. Open that up so I can work it. What's being printed is the last support arm for the buffer assembly for the enraged rabbit. And I'm printing. Oop. I'm printing the. I'm not sure if I have enough of these crossovers. So I'm printing 3 extra. I know I've got 9 of them, I think. I think I just need 3 more. So that's what I'm printing. Um, I think that'll do it for the buffer assembly for the cottontail. So fun times, getting close. And yeah, I got some more to print of other small items, just the multiples. When I thought I was just going to do a 6, but then decided to do a 12 because 12 is better than 6 when it comes to variety. So, um, kind of delaying and stalling till people come in here. Um, yeah. Anyway, let's uh let's watch this shit show. These people have no critical thinking skills at all. They weren't fortunate enough to learn that in school.
No. And it's going to be very apparent the guy doesn't know science when we go through the video.
Hmm.
What's up, Ryan?
What's up, guys?
It's funny how nobody understands science but these dipshits. Nobody understands anything except for these guys, right?
Double D. Okay. Okay. So he's trying to evoke the final experiment as a scientific experiment.
It most certainly is. There's a hypothesis, variables to consider, uh, confounding variables to eliminate, and a conclusion and peer review. So how is it not a experiment? Oh, and by the way, I was on I made a comment on his channel on his live stream. The 24-hour videos have never been shown to be false. That got me a timeout. That's how cowardly these fucking assholes are. How cowardly these bitches are.
And he's trying to show that it
They want absolutely no dissent in their echo chamber. None. It's poison to them. Truth is poison to them.
does matter, apparently.
Facts are
You mean
poison.
scientific?
Scientific, nice.
Really.
No, it wasn't nice. It sort of proved how fucking ignorant you are by making that comparison. So just amazing how pathetic these people are, isn't it? It really is. What's going on here?
Really odd. But yeah. Guys, I did tag Dave McKeegan so he can watch this, so he can maybe get an education on what science actually is.
Get an education from who? You? You're a dumb fuck, man. Why would anyone even want to learn from you? You have nothing to teach. You're a fucking idiot.
Well,
Hopefully.
listened. It'd be nice to be listened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get going.
Hello everybody,
Hello.
hope you're doing well and thanks for joining us for another video. Currently, within the realm of Flat Earth, one of the biggest talking points is the final experiment. Now this is the brainchild of Will Duffy, who is going to pay for a flat earther and a globe earther to go to Antarctica this December. I've been fortunate enough to be offered the spot for the globe side, and we're going with the main goal of
Look what video they show. So he starts with showing a fake video.
No, that video's not fake. See, dipshits like you think it's edited and they layered stuff in. See, that's what dumb motherfuckers like you, Flatzoid, think. But no, this video is 100% genuine. They even think of it as, oh, it's Photoshop because there's there's rays off the sun
Mm-hmm.
because there's lens flare.
Edited fake video. Oh, Anson's in the house. What's up, man?
They've never been able to prove that it's fake. They just say it because it hurts their feelings.
Back in. Hey, Anson. How you doing, man? Oh, he's dropped again.
Mm.
And we try again. There we go. Hi, Anson. What's up?
Oh, not
Okay. He seems to be struggling. But it's good to see you guys all in the YouTube lands.
Hey, Cygnus, hey, Lisa.
Remember those likes. Share the show. Let's go and show exactly why we laugh at these bluffers. Okay. So he starts off the show with showing a fake video of the Antarctic 24-hour sun. Well done.
seeing if there is a 24-hour sun or not, because the globe model predicts there will be 24 hours of sunlight with the sun circling all the way around us, whereas on a typical flat Earth map, the sun should stay north of any location.
Whoa. Okay. We agree that the globe makes a claim on the sun's position, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
And the flat Earth? What is the sun again?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Nothing.
It's a light in the sky that has a certain position depending on the time of day. That's what the sun is to flat Earth.
I've looked at it. It looks kind of cool to me, but other than that,
It's a luminary. And
I mean, how fucking embarrassed would any of you guys be if you didn't know what the sun was? I mean, how fucking ignorant do you have to be to not know what the sun is? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I mean, that's just, and they're proud of they're proud of their ignorance. They're absolutely fucking proud of it.
in the sky that God created. That's what.
I
That's
agree.
the only thing I know what it is.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
and it keeps you warm.
Yeah.
Nothing
It
shall
doesn't-
hide from the heat.
Jesus fucking
It
Christ.
does seem to help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The thing with this, not a final experiment,
Hold on, I got
it's based on a false
phone
start
call.
item.
Based on a false dichotomy. No, it's not. No, it's not. The Earth is either flat or round.
And they are trying to strawman their way into the flat Earth arena by saying, "Oh, you see, if you don't have the sun showing 24 hours in Antarctica, then the flat Earth is false."
That's what you guys. That's what you guys said. That's what you guys said before the trip was planned.
Which is not the case, because the ones making the claim is the one that's got the burden, and the globe.
Right, you've got the burden of proof, boy. Always had. Always had. Always will. You're making the positive claim against the consensus.
Who's the ones with the burden? They're the ones making the claim. So the only one that needs to worry on what they are observing there is the globe.
Yeah.
The flat Earth.
I agree.
I mean, check out the mental gymnastics they got to go through. It's amazing.
It doesn't actually matter what you're going to observe there. Why don't they move on to something more substantial, like show us their curve?
We already have, liar. We already have. You deny it. We've shown you a mountain of fucking evidence. You fucking bitch. And you fucking deny all of it. Because you're an ignorant little fuckwit.
Or show us Earth movement,
We already have.
or you
That
can
trash.
You deny it because you're an ignorant little fuckwit.
aspirational attainment.
We already have. You deny it because you're an ignorant little fuckwit.
Josh, that trash. Let me take it
So
out. Let me take it out.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I'll do it when I get home.
Okay.
Okay, I've muted him quickly. I think I was talking to someone else. Okay.
Location in Antarctica. Though, despite flat earthers for years saying there wouldn't be a 24-hour sun in Antarctica on flat Earth,
On a flat Earth, you can't have a 24-hour.
Oh, okay. Flat Earth Dave said that. Okay, well done, Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know,
That's on
Flat
you.
Earth
Good
Dave
job.
definitely doesn't speak for the rest of the Flat Earth.
I mean, seriously. The only thing I've said is the 24-hour sun hasn't been debunked. Those videos haven't been debunked. That's the only thing I've said in his comment section. And I'm still on timeout after 10 minutes. Right? Timeout ended on the comment, and I just tried to comment again, and I'm timed out still. Why unblock someone if you're just gonna time them out? Flatzoid, why block someone why unblock someone if you're just gonna fucking time them out like the little bitch that you are? See, and I know who's doing it. It's fucking Miss Mod Queen Bee. That's why, Flatzoid, I say Miss Mod Queen Bee is a fucking cunt.
Earthers.
Certainly not. And we did a video on a stream on Michael's about that one day. Yeah, he definitely doesn't represent all of flat earthers, and I don't think he should have a name ascribed to him, Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah, well,
Why, bitch? Because he's been proven to be wrong, and you don't want to be associated with being wrong. Well, guess what? You're already wrong.
he's actually using it as a hook to get
Yeah.
people, to him. But yeah, he shouldn't be called Flat Earth Dave anymore because he doesn't believe the Earth is flat. He's a
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, you fucking liar. Can you do anything but tell lies, Flatzoid? Is that possible for you to do anything but be dishonest?
what's he say? A new Earther. What?
Yeah, I know, a true earther,
True Earther, dude.
or a million times bigger baller.
Don't know, Dave. I agree.
But he's a liar, just like you. You're in the same cult. So why the interdepartmental rivalry? Why? I mean, he's just as fucking stupid and dishonest as you are. Why are you criticizing him, Flatzoid?
Look, I appreciate the things he's got people into the flat Earth arena, but the guy's definitely not someone who's supposed to be representing flat Earth, especially because he claims not to be a flat Earther anyway.
That's it.
Okay.
Sun, a midnight sun in Antarctica. And I totally agree.
In both models, we're supposed to have
Oh.
a 24-hour sun. In the flat Earth model, we say there isn't a 24-hour sun in the south, and there isn't.
The midnight sun being seen.
So all these people don't represent flat Earth?
Nathan Oakley even reified something. Oh,
You don't know what the fuck reification means, idiot.
naughty boy.
It was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
He's so
That's
young.
the thing.
I mean, they think that saying the word if is reification.
It's one thing that people have to understand. When you get into something, you're still learning new things and everything.
Of course.
And Nathan only got into it then, so obviously he didn't know the arguments he knows today. So his arguments, quote unquote, evolved.
I love the rationalizations, the fucking white knighting going on. Isn't it great?
Through the years, just like all of us. You learn things every day, and you learn how.
No, you don't learn anything every day. You learn nothing every day, Flatzoid. As a matter of fact, you try your goddamnedest to not learn things. You go out of your way, do mental gymnastics to not fucking learn anything.
To adapt with information.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that was the time he said that. But today I can definitely tell you that's not the same argument he makes today.
No.
Mm-hmm. So I do think it's a bit dishonest from Dave McKeegan bringing it up.
Especially when that
because he does know he
Shut up, you hypocritical little fuckwit.
doesn't say that anymore.
I mean, that's a very old clip, you know, to go that far back. Just
like what, 8, 9 years old, or about 10 years ago.
Aye, pretty much. Got to be 8 years at least.
But the thing is, like, what they are actually saying, though, about the sun traverse.
Tell us what they're actually saying, liar.
Like the 24-hour sun. Like, I've been north in the northern parts of Canada, and the sun is up for 24 hours essentially. Like it just dips,
sunlight,
the horizon kind of comes
daylight.
up. Because I haven't been to the North Pole, but I've been above the Arctic Circle. So, and it does, like, you have daylight the whole time.
It's
You
always
don't even
daylight.
realize what time it is because the sun's out the whole time. And it during the summer up north.
The north has absolutely nothing to do with it.
There's like vegetation and the snow actually melts and stuff, and it's like the actual growth of plants and stuff happens. In the south, that doesn't happen.
No.
And if it were the same,
so what's your point?
It should happen.
But
why? Why should it happen? What is your scientific explanation for why it shouldn't happen?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. There's a lot of things that don't really make sense.
So you think something should happen because you're a dumb shit who doesn't know anything. So that's your proof that the 24-hour sun is false? Hey, Westside. Hey, Petey.
Yeah.
Based on their claim.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not really going to matter if the sun's showing there or not, because it's not an experiment, first of all.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. How is it not an experiment?
It's not going to disprove a flat Earth, because the flat Earth.
Yeah, well, it's impossible for a 24-hour sun to happen on a flat Earth. Fucking impossible. Hey, Dan. So how could it happening not debunk the flat Earth, which says it can't be possible?
It's not the ones with the positive claim here. Even though.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You claim that the Earth is flat and that the 24-hour sun is impossible on a globe. So
Dave McKeegan's trying his darndest to make it look like we've got a positive claim just because some people said something.
Well, I don't think it's ever been observed, right? When they've never seen it. Nobody's seen a midnight sun in it.
I mean, Flatzoid in the comments, he's like, just tell me where I've lied. Well, you lie every time you say you don't have a positive claim. That's a lie.
In the Antarctic, right?
Well, why would they need to fake it if there was there? That's the whole.
Nobody does fake anything, and it is there. It's not always there. It's only there 6 months out of the year, fuckwit. Less than 6 months out of the year. You're not too smart, are you?
Whole point.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Why would you need to fake it if it is there? You would just be able to just show it.
Damn.
But it's always brought to us deceptively, edited.
No, videos aren't edited. Well, they're edited because they're fucking time lapse. They're automatically edited. So how are they edited, Flatzoid? You think there's layers that they've reversed the film? Oh, they looped it. That means it's fake. They looped it. Yeah, 24-hour time loop. A looped time lapse will be looped.
So that's why people look at it with skepticism. But you don't need to. I still don't understand why people are really worrying about what it's going to show anyway. Let them go freeze their tits up there in the ice if they want to.
Mm.
Let the Gobies just go and reify their model or disprove their model. That's their case. It's not going to show anything other for a flat Earth.
Right, it'll debunk flat Earth, and you fucking know it. That's why it's so funny to watch you guys spiral.
It's not going to change any of the rest of the physics that go with Antarctica to begin with. Like
What physics? What physics do you know?
the sheer mass of what they found of it doesn't support the globe model and its spin, for that matter.
What? The sheer mass that they found doesn't support the globe model or spin. Number one, do you know what a globe model is? I don't think you do.
But yeah, it's interesting how it's trying to push something onto people now.
Only in the northern region.
And you aren't? You aren't trying to push flat Earth on everybody? Hypocrisy much?
Is evidence against the globular theory. If the world were a globe, the midnight sun would be seen in the southern regions in December, as it is seen in the northern in June.
Strangely, since the final experiment was announced, many of them have changed their tone.
So let's just ignore.
So he does understand it has changed.
Right, you changed your mind. Now it's since it only changed right when the final experiment was announced. That's when it changed. So it's called moving the goalpost, stupid. You fucking cowards.
And I have to correct Dave McKeegan again. Not since it's been announced that people have changed their tone. This has been said.
Yes, since it's been announced. Since it's been announced, Ugly. Absolutely.
For long before the so-called final experiment, before Will Duffy.
See, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
He was even known as a person. People have been saying it's just a reification and it doesn't matter.
No, they haven't.
So it's weird.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't, you fucking liar. That's your lie that you're telling because you know that it will prove that the flat Earth is fake. See, that's your lie. That's your justification that you're using. Hey, Stephen.
He this is the thing that Dave McKeegan has
Oh, by the way, I fucking hate doing it. I don't like doing it. No, it's not there. Hold on. I'm gonna beg for money. I'm gonna ask for help on finances if you guys can do it. I'm gonna put my if I can find it. Put my PayPal link in. I mean, it's not much. It's like $50. So I had an electric bill come in that had to be paid, and they weren't going to allow me to slide. So that kind of fucked my finances up. Trying to find a live stream where I had it on there because I took it off. I mean, I took the link off, but yeah, I could use some little help. So back to it.
a real talent to do. Try and make things look a certain way, which is not fully truth. You know what I mean? Take a piece of a clip and make it seem as if this is how it really is.
Yeah. We're always saying don't determine the ground by.
You mean like removing 11 frames from it? You mean like that flatzoid? You mean that being that dishonest?
This guy, so why
I mean, of all people, this guy is criticizing people for being dishonest with a clip, making it seem it it isn't. What a fucking clown.
would
What a hypocritical little cunt.
it matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Do you remember the first time?
I mean, how do you fucking sleep at night, Flatzoid? How do you lay your head on your pillow and fall asleep comfortably knowing that you're such a fucking liar? You're such a deceiver of men, a bearer of false witness. How do you sleep at night? Just the mere fact that you sleep at all proves what a pathological, disturbed person you are. How mentally flawed you are.
You saw Duffy? What was he doing? He was a gamer. He was playing video games, right?
Duffy.
Yeah. Will Duffy,
I
the first interview I saw, he was in his gaming room and he was doing gaming. So I think his just reality is a video game. And
Really? Says the dipshit who thinks that the Matrix is real. God damn these people. Holy shit. They really have no sense of self respect, no sense of self awareness. They really don't. It's sad. All they do is sit around and talk about flat Earth all day. Wait, that's what we do.
I think Dave McKeegan's just trying to cash in on this. Any video he can make to get involved with it. So I think these guys don't really get out and see the real world for itself.
I love it.
And they're just trying to make money as fast as they can. That's just my
Could be.
personal opinion about them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Or because we haven't claimed it, what a flat Earth.
I mean, why don't you just say he's a big poopy pants? He's an ugly face poopy pants. Why don't you say that? Because that falls on the same emotional level.
Model will do. We haven't proposed one.
In reality, this is not a problem for flat Earth at all, nor is it evidence of a globe. The only reason flat earthers have claimed a midnight sun likely doesn't exist in Antarctica is because of how many clearly fake videos have been made claiming to show a 24-hour sun in the south.
But they're not fake videos. You think they are.
Now,
There we go. Dubay said it.
Yeah.
Because you've seen so many fake things, therefore your logical deduction that it's not there.
Of course.
Yeah,
A lot of red flags.
Were real.
Yeah.
And I mean, that comes back to my point is, why would you need to fake it if it's real?
They don't fake it because it is real. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly right. Exactly right. It's bound to put skepticism in your mind.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love how he's sort of starting with the poisoning the well fallacy here.
You don't know what poisoning the well is. You don't know what that means because you're dumb.
Of course.
He's literally dictating to his audience that the flat earthers he's presenting here are just trying to look dishonest.
That's not poisoning the well.
They're double speaking. But in the meantime, he's not really taking it fully in context of what's actually being discussed and why the views are the way they are.
Yeah, he is. What the fuck are you talking about? You are completely idiotic. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Because if he would go and talk to Nathan today or Eric Dubay or whatever, I don't know about Dave though.
They will have changed their mind because they were saying that you just can't go to Antarctica. Now that there's a trip planned, now they changed their mind.
And you ask them, they would tell you the same thing. Yeah, when we were those days, the reason we said that was because we always get a fake sun.
Because you thought no one could go, and then we've proven that you can go, and now you changed your mind. because you're wormy little bastards. You're little worms. You squirm. You twitch.
sun. And everybody we ever spoke to that were there said they never saw fake sun. So logical deduction says it won't be there.
Right. Who have you talked to? No, you've talked to more people than that. You've talked to people who have actually been there, and you just deny that you deny the experience they have, right? Or you talk to flat earthers who are there during the summer when they wouldn't see a 24-hour sun, and you say, "Oh, okay, well they said it's not there. They didn't see it, so it can't be there." You're just a fucking idiot, man. You're a dishonest piece of shit.
But as you go into the argument further through the years, you adapt. You upgrade.
You move the goalpost. See, we've not adapted. Flatzoid, we haven't adapted. We haven't had to. See, my father had a saying. He used to say, if you're honest, you don't have to remember shit. Which means that if you're honest, all you have to do is speak the truth. You don't have to remember how you lied to cover for the lie you told whenever you reintroduce it into your language. See, if you're honest, you don't have to have a memory.
Your arguments, in other words, you try and get better, and then you've realized, well, it's not going to do anything if we're going to reify something like the globe.
Yes, it is an art form. It is an art form for him. Yes, it is an art, and he's better at lying as an art form than he is at painting. That's pretty sad.
Does, because the globe is the ones with original claim, and they will just try and reverse the burden onto us. And this is why.
Right, you have the burden of proof to prove you're flat Earth. I know you don't like it. I know you don't want to because you can't, but that's your burden of proof. When you make the positive claim against the consensus, against the scientific consensus, you have the burden of proof to back that claim up.
The argument has evolved, quote unquote, to a place where we don't make a claim because we didn't make a claim. Because
yes, you did. Yes, you did. 24-hour sun is impossible on a globe. That you've made that claim, or that 24-hour sun is impossible on flat Earth. You've made this claim. So, like the pussy you are, you're afraid to back your claims up.
Because you guys are trying to.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, West Side. I mean, you'd have to do that for sharing the video. You just, but thank you. I get it. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Make a claim on our behalf and play.
I didn't expect money for sharing the video. I wanted it because I'm poor. But yes, I shouldn't have said anything.
Place a burden onto us where there is no burden to place.
Yes, there is. You've made a positive claim, you fucking liar. See, there's another lie. You want to you ask, what lies have I told? There's another lie that you don't make a positive claim. You can't help but lie. Lies come out of you like carbon dioxide when you exhale, man. You can't help it.
Hence
right.
why the
Thank you,
argument
Westside.
has evolved in that way to say, mate, it's your claim.
Of course.
Well, being a South robotanist, I take offense at that, sir.
You robotanist, you.
Hardcore.
You guys have any disagreements with what I said, or?
Nah, that's fine. Honestly.
No, we agree with you. We're your yes man.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm still waiting for the boss to show
yes.
up. Where's Michael? He's supposed to give my pay. Where's my pay, Michael?
He did actually say
It's because he did your stream for too long, PJ. He has to have a nap.
Yeah, my fault.
Guys, you got 70 people watching, only 23 likes. What's going on? The math doesn't add up. Hit those likes. Share this show.
Share those shares.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the science soon, guys.
See, Martha's not proven reality. Come on.
The only thing I was able to buy was I mean I get Meals on Wheels, so that feeds me every day. But this month I was able to buy a tub or jar, can, whatever, plastic can of Maxwell House or Folgers classic roast coffee. Didn't even get any sugar. Um, 2 pounds of lunch meat, a loaf of bread, a jar of Miracle Whip, and that's it.
Mm.
That's what $45 buys you. That's what the state of California considers enough to live on for food for a month for a disabled veteran.
Saying they don't claim one way or the other if there would or wouldn't be one, and that even if there is, it apparently wouldn't prove anything. Unless the sun sets, then that would prove the Earth isn't a globe.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If it sets, when they go down there and it sets, who's going to be the first motherfucker to say, "Oh, flat Earth, lack of 24 hours sun proved it"? Who do you think's going to be the first one?
But there have been quite a few flat earthers attempting to reject the final experiment before it's even happened by saying that it doesn't mean anything because it's not actually an experiment, it's an observation, so it...
Yeah, it is an experiment.
Right. Anybody who says it's not an experiment doesn't know shit about science or the scientific method.
We've made it very clear there's no experiment there. It's a false dichotomy based on you guys trying to...
How is it a false dichotomy? There's either a 24-hour sun or there isn't. Flat Earth dictates that there can't be a 24-hour sun. The globe Earth dictates that there must be a 24-hour sun. So how is that a false dichotomy? See, I don't think you're smart enough to know what a false dichotomy is.
how can I say, muddy the waters of flat earthers because we...
There you go. You still don't know what muddy the waters is. See, you use all these terms that you don't understand because you think it makes you sound intellectual. You're not.
don't care about your claim. What's up, Christian? How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, good, bro.
I wanted to ask about the video that you're watching. You said if we had any disagreements. So I was wondering why do you guys look at South Pole videos and claim that they're fake, but you never look at North Pole videos to see if they show a 24-hour sun without being edited?
A North Pole...
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. That's the thing.
No, you
North
haven't.
Pole videos have shown...
No, you haven't. You haven't. You motherfuckers have never analyzed one of those videos.
not to be faked. South Pole has been shown just to be faked.
Because if you actually look at, if you actually take a look at North Pole videos, you'll see the sun actually come and do like a dip down towards the horizon and come back up. It kind of does like an up and down thing as it goes around. In the south, it stays at the same level the whole way around. Doesn't dip, doesn't do anything.
That's not true on the one that Dave was showing.
No, that's not true at all for the North videos. For the North, I mean, if you're not at the North Pole, if you're south of the North Pole, it'll do that. But if you're within a few miles of the North Pole, it won't dip down and then come back up. It just won't.
In the video just prior.
Yeah, but if you look at the sun flares, they stay the same the whole time.
Okay. Does he change his fucking lens in the middle of the video? No, he doesn't, does he? Then why should the lens flares change? Because that's what the lens flares are created by. It's the lens.
They shouldn't do that. They should change.
The clouds,
And the
even
clouds, yeah.
I mean, they don't know what lens flares are.
even the clouds and stuff on some of them literally are based. You can see some of the videos they layered clouds on,
No, they didn't. There's no layering in those videos.
and the sun flares stay exactly the same at the same time, same angle. Smoke signal, the smoke.
I mean, they don't understand photography. They don't understand anything.
Smokestack on the one video is exact. The problem is it's always showing.
No, smoke isn't going backwards. Here, let me see. Uh, I'm trying to find something here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. See if I can find a video of it. Yeah, so that water going back, that those clouds going back into the thing, that's why you think it's reversed, right?
Here's a wonderful toy I come across. Haven't got this in my collection yet, but boy do I want one of these. Water flows uphill, downhill, or as in this case, stays perfectly stationary. Here are droplets of water, each one quivering slightly, but they're not moving. How can they stay in the middle? The answer is hidden behind here and here are strobe lights, which are hitting a stream of water that's flowing down, and
how could that water be stopped?
Little bursts of light are making them into little droplets, and if you time the speed of the water and the speed of the strobe just right, each drop stays exactly stationary. It's actually a whole lot, but it's magic. So now I've adjusted it so the little drops of water are going downwards. You can vary the speed enormously to the full speed of the water, or this one they're going quite slowly, but it works. They're all flowing downwards, which is what's happening anyway. And now if we adjust the other way, now that's the amazing one. That's water flowing uphill, each drop rising up to the air, up to the top reservoir.
So you think that's possible? You think his video was reversed? No, it wasn't. See, when you're doing a time lapse, it takes frames. If you've got a cloud that's here and another cloud that's here, and then on the next frame, this cloud is here and this cloud is here, it's going to look like this cloud moved backwards. See, that's how frame rates work. But you're not fucking smart enough to understand that, are you?
To be edited and false. Okay.
Hey, Stanley. No, it's not been proven to be edited and false. You're just an idiot who doesn't understand shit, and you're biased.
Yeah. You wouldn't need to edit.
Hey, 3Ron.
And falsify, give a false video if it was true. Unlike the North, where they just go and do it. There is no false.
So what if they go and show that there is a 24-hour sun, like hundreds of thousands of people do, or 100,000 people, I guess, went last year to Antarctica to visit, a portion of which saw the 24-hour sun. So what if they go and see a 24-hour sun? Are you still going to claim that those videos are fake, or
oh yeah, you will?
They just were edited?
No, those videos that are fake are fake.
These are fake. Yeah.
They see it.
Yep, told you, nailed it.
24-hour sun is not going to change that those videos are fake.
Right, you've not proven that they're fake. You've never proven they're fake. You've lied, but that's not proof.
And where are these thousands of people at? I want to ask you a question.
Well,
seriously,
quick, why are you calling them
from all around the world dumb shit?
Fake if they're
because
just
they're
edited.
shown to be fake. I just gave you a
No, you haven't. You haven't shown them to be fake, Flatzis. You're a liar.
Reason why we said they're fake.
What was the reason that they're fake, other than
reasons?
And they're edited.
Reasons: hurt butts, sour grapes.
How must I make it clear?
Yes, they have, Sean. They've been shown to be fake, all of them.
How? Yes. Yeah, no, I'm asking you how they're fake, other than they're edited.
Why would you have to edit them?
What?
You said that the videos are fake. How do you know that they're fake other than they've been edited?
Because it shows the same issue on all of them. Sometimes it has layered over clouds that are the same, or
Again, no, it hasn't been. The clouds weren't layered over, man. See, these dumbasses, when they first saw it, they went, "What? They put those letters in the sky. Those letters in the sky aren't there in real life. Oh, they added it later. They added those later, so it's fake." That's what they said.
or the sun flares are exactly the same at the same position, or the smoke speck hits at exactly the same time,
Okay, so
or it
if
has a
they're
No.
cut and
no,
goes
I
back.
get you now. You answer.
You
You
understand?
answered
So
it.
it's always showing not to be actual 24-hour time loop as they claim it to be.
What? How could it not be a 24-hour time loop if it starts in one place, ends at the same place, and a day is 24 hours long? How is that not a time lapse, not a 24-hour? God damn it, man. Just the dishonesty from this piece of shit just baffles me.
But
So why
this
would
is
they
getting
fake
off the
it?
issue that wait, but this is getting off the issue though. The
Okay.
issue is it doesn't matter
Now it doesn't.
because it's your guy.
Oh shit. What happened? The fuck happened?
You guys are trying to drag.
Sorry.
The issue is it doesn't matter because it's your guy's claim for a 24-hour sun.
Right, it's your guys' claim that it can't that a 24-hour sun that no 24-hour sun debunks the globe. See, that's your claim.
It's not going to disprove a flat earth.
Absolutely will. See, that's how dishonest, again, that's how dishonest Flatzoid is. Nothing will disprove the flat earth. Nothing. No amount of evidence at all will debunk the flat earth because he's a religious fundamental piece of shit who takes everything uncritically and believes everything he's told as long as it's horse shit.
It's not a flat earth's claim. You guys are trying to drag a burden of.
Wait, what's this? I just had an email. I got a free membership on Flatzoids and I've been banned for 6 months. Wow.
Onto flat earth, which it
That's pretty sad.
isn't our burden to provide.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got banned. I got blocked or timed out, and they keep timing me out. I keep trying to post something, and they keep timing me out, just for saying that no, those videos aren't fake. Just for saying that. Hey, let's see. I got some people to hammer up. Welcome Moses and Debatable D. Good to have you guys here. Always glad to see new faces.
The other
Well,
thing is, when
okay.
asked about the original video, when we asked for copies of the original videos for most of these fake videos that went out there,
I believe they're all done in RAW. I believe they're all taken in RAW, and the EXIF data is there. So we've gone through the EXIF data, but Flatzoid hasn't. He's just looked at it and gone, "No, see, that's fake."
none of them would produce it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that this video that he's showing you is from 2009?
So?
Yes. Looked into
So
it.
Before this became
Videos have an expiration date, I guess.
like a hot topic, right?
So
No, this was always a hot topic in the flat earth arena.
For a while,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there was an explosion.
Do you think
Right, until the trip was planned. Now it's like, it doesn't mean anything.
just because Will Duffy spoke about this all of a sudden?
No.
Nobody ever.
Facts are fear.
About the one with the watch?
2000, like
Yeah, and Flatzoid said yes, absolutely. I saw the don't know if it was Petey or Jack, but yeah, someone caught him saying, "Yeah, it'll prove it."
Video with the
2000
watch. You said it's from 2009.
I don't know if it's
That's
that
not.
one or
It's
one of
No, it's
2012.
not. That one is actually
That's older.
more recent.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's another one from 2009 that I watched the other day. I wasn't sure it was the same one. But why?
A question, right quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Has there ever a South Pole been found? Has it ever been established that it's a
Yeah, people fucking go there all the time, dummy. 100,000 people a year, dude.
magnetic pole? Has there ever been proof of it?
Yes, there has.
Come on.
There's two
No,
different.
there's not.
Why did you ask a question if you already knew the answer? But yeah, they have gone to the South Pole.
Are you
There's
gonna let
never
me
been
answer?
Go ahead.
The problem is where on the ring is that? Where on the ice wall is the South Pole?
Go tell me
Yeah.
how it's been proven.
There's two different poles you're talking about. There's a magnetic South Pole, and then there's the axis South Pole. And yes, both of those have been
Geodetic.
located.
Yes, both of them.
Wait,
The
wait. The magnetic pole keeps
magnetic-
moving there.
Right. Yes, because our magnetic field of the Earth is in flux.
You're correct. You're right.
Have you seen this established yourself?
But Roger, that has nothing to do with the argument anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
The
I know,
thing
but
is,
I'm just saying.
The Globers
Getting back
are
on the
making.
point.
Yeah.
Getting back on the point. There have been positive claims by all those three people and more flat earthers that there can't be a 24-hour sun. I know that's not your position, but that
It was his position before the trip was planned,
was the position before
before that goalpost was moved.
Will Duffy's final experiment.
And
then
before Will Duffy came out, Nathan changed his position on that. Eric DeBay changed his position on that. I don't know about Dave, Flat Earth Dave, but
when did
in our
Eric?
honest opinion, the guy is anyway just a shell. So what does it matter what he thinks or not?
Why is there? Wait, when did Eric and
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I just want to know.
Yeah, show the video evidence of when they changed their mind.
When did
Okay,
Eric?
a few years already, Kristen.
Can I ask
already.
you
Go ahead,
a question,
Michael.
please?
Yeah, cool.
Why is it that whatever Flat Earth Dave thinks, or what Eric DeBay thinks, or whoever else speak for us entirely?
Because they don't. Because they don't.
No, I agree with you, but that's why the final experiment was thought of, because there were several major. Yeah, that's exactly what that's.
Yeah, that's exactly why it was planned, because the vast majority of flat earthers say it's impossible on a globe.
If you look at his video, the reason he did
Yeah, it was last month, man.
it is because there's several flat earthers that have
That's
come out
what
and
it
said,
no, that's what he says. Just because what he says on videos don't mean that's his reason behind it. Shall I tell you what his reason
Oh, okay.
behind it is?
okay.
Right? From
Only a dishonest piece of shit would think like that.
my opinion, from what I know about him, right? He has
Your opinion? What is so good about your opinion? Right?
has been taught by a certain pastor that the firmament is the ground.
It's the crust.
It is the crust of the earth, right? Flat Earth disagrees with that. That's his problem with that. Now, what he says on videos, and blatantly, he has lied on all these videos.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Might I add?
Oh, sure, you're paying, Snowflake.
Right? What he says on videos don't necessarily mean is why he's doing this.
No, because it's
Right?
personal.
No, wait, I haven't finished. No, wait, I haven't finished, right? I myself, as a flat earther, right, I've been presented
Have lied constantly.
with videos of a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, and they've been proven fake, right?
No, they haven't. When?
Now, I have never made the claim that it can't happen, but my claim is the evidence that I have been shown, presented as someone who's
Mean that you accepted uncritically? Gave no thought to?
never been to Antarctica, never seen it, right? The evidence that I've been presented has been fake, right? So, as someone who's never been to Antarctica, I can say from the evidence I've seen, there is no 24-hour sun.
So, you guys were bitching and moaning and crying that Wolf or that Where's Wally was trying to debunk that wind farm, right? But he's never been there, so he can't speak at all on it, right? Isn't that what you said? You hypocritical little shit rag. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Now listen, if there is, which I've never said there isn't, if there is, it still does not disprove flat Earth.
Yes, it would. If there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, that means that the globe is correct and the flat Earth is not. Because there's no way you can have a 24-hour sun on a flat Earth. None. Zero. It can't fucking happen, man.
Why does it matter? So why does it?
It don't matter.
I never wanted those grapes at all in the first place.
It doesn't matter, Christian. That's the whole point we're trying to bring across.
Not me making videos offering money to take people there. I'm not doing that. It don't matter to me. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I do not know why people are giving this clown airtime on YouTube.
Yeah. And Master Duffy.
I don't know. You are. Why are you giving him airtime on YouTube? Because that's what you're doing, showing his video, right? See, you're not smart enough to understand even the words coming out of your own fucking mouth. Isn't that pathetic? I wanted to show just how pathetic a person can be. Just a second. This came across the feed today. It's real short. This idiot thinks that we have a pine cone in our forehead. So that's weird. Where was it? Where is it? Damn it. Fucking hate when YouTube doesn't show you everything that you. I mean, it's like, here, we're just not going to show you a video that's there. Yeah, here we go. This is Joseph Handy, the douchebag with the dome.
So I want to make this clear about the 24-hour.
And just to show you what kind of a douchebag he is. Comments are turned off.
Counterclockwise Antarctic sun in the flat Earth model. I don't care if you're a globe believer or a flat Earth believer. It is a fallacious claim to say that a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, a counterclockwise sun in Antarctica, debunks the flat Earth. Or
why? Why is it fallacious? Because you don't want the flat Earth to be debunked no matter what. So you change your tune. Because you've showed it. It can't happen on a flat Earth.
Or that it disproves the flat Earth. That is a fallacy. It just is based on the
No, it's not a fallacy.
fact that if we are under a celestial dome,
right, that you've tried to demonstrate to match reality, and it can't.
Which most flat earthers believe, not all. There's some that don't believe there's a dome, that it's just this expanse and everything's flat above us. I mean, there's other beliefs. There's beliefs of multiple domes, and there's beliefs of concentric rings.
Yeah, a lot of ignorant people say a lot of ignorant shit.
With ice walls between each section of water. I mean, there's a lot of different beliefs, but anyway, I would say the majority of flat earthers do believe in a celestial dome, and that everything is inside of that dome or is appearing to be inside of that dome. So if that's the case, then we can't make the claim that a 24-hour Antarctic sun is impossible. And the reason we can't make that claim is because we don't have all the variables.
Yeah, you do. We've given you all the variables. See, you thinking that you don't have all the variables proves how fucking dumb you are, how dishonest you are. See, this is what cynics do. This is what idiots do when confronted with conflicting facts. Well, we just don't know everything yet. Like Trump. I mean that dog, cat, duck story, geese story has been completely debunked. He was told this to his face by Governor DeWine, or the mayor of Springfield, Ohio. He was told this to his face over the phone, which I guess wouldn't be to his face. But and he still spread it to 67 million viewers. And when they fact checked him on it, he goes, "Oh, we'll see." No, he won't. No, he won't. It's fake. It's a fake story. You can't say, "Oh, we'll see." See, he's still in denial about it. Same way as this dipshit. They get all the fucking they do all their little experiments, and they try and make shit work, and it doesn't fucking work. And instead of admitting they're wrong, it's, well, we just don't have all the variables. We just can't make a decision now.
So space, as we've been taught, is incorrect. The heliocentric model is incorrect.
No, it's not. How can a model be incorrect? How could the model be incorrect if it's a measurement of reality? I mean, that's just, what a dumbass fucking thing to say.
All the variables. So space, as we've been taught, is incorrect. The heliocentric model is incorrect.
No, it's not. You're just stupid.
And since we're on a level realm, we can measure.
We're not in a realm, and we're not on a level realm. So
the floor, and we believe that there is a celestial dome above us containing everything and holding back the waters above.
Well, you're a dumb fuck, so you should probably work on not being a dumb fuck, and a lot of other stuff will just come to you, man. Like, go out and try and educate yourself. Go learn science instead of watching flat earth videos.
Then we can't say with intellectual honesty that a 24-hour sun is impossible in Antarctica. Whether it's on the Gleason's map, the moon map, whatever.
No, we can say it's impossible. Just by using our fucking eyes, man, we can say it's impossible on a flat earth. What the fuck are you talking about?
Map, I don't care what map you use. Imagine Antarctica as an ice wall surrounding our livable area.
Okay, that's stupid. Because we have aerial photographs of it from fucking the air, from planes, man. Not even from space, from fucking airplanes.
And
they didn't have to fly 600,000 or what, 70,000 miles to get the photographs.
And having a 24-hour sun visible to any observer at any point on that ice wall within a certain latitude during the time that the sun is close to or over the Tropic of Capricorn. So that's the gist of it, really. The truth is that it is intellectually dishonest for either a flat earther or a glober to say that a 24-hour...
Did he? Yeah, Matt Walsh is a fuckwit.
...hour sun is impossible on a flat earth, simply because they don't understand what the lights in the ceiling are doing, especially when we don't know exactly how the dome and sky system works.
You believe in something, but you don't know anything about it. You can't prove it. You can't show it physically, but you'll believe it. You can't give any math on it, but you believe it. You can't give a size on it, but you'll believe it. You don't know what it's made of, but you believe it.
100%. We don't. Nobody does. I don't care.
See, that's called accepting information uncritically. That's called not being a critical thinker.
Who you think the smartest, most brilliant flat earther is, they don't know exactly.
There is no smartest flat earth, brilliant flat earther. There's none. There's nobody like that.
How it works, and they would admit that if they're truly as brilliant and as smart as people claim them to be. So where I think we get trapped is because we said something in the past and we feel like we have to be super honest about everything, which we do. We need to be super honest about.
No, you're not honest about anything. You're not honest about anything, man.
About everything. Then we get trapped in this thinking of, well, because I've always said that it couldn't work or it doesn't work, then I have to stand by that. No.
No, that's why goalposts have wheels, right? That's why they have goalpost moving dollies. They're so easy to move, aren't they?
You can take all the information you've gained over the years.
What? Flat earthers gaining information? No, that never happens, man. Ever.
Which is ridiculous amounts of information for many of the guys who have said that it's impossible. And you can change your mind and be like, wait a minute, I have way too much evidence to prove that the floor is level, and I don't have enough evidence about the ceiling or the lights in the ceiling, so I can't make a positive claim about something that's impossible for the lights in the ceiling to do over our flat realm, because I just don't have enough information to make that positive claim. I really hope that makes sense. I'm sure.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But we figure we get the gist of it. You're dumb. You weren't able to prove what you wanted to prove. You weren't able to affirm your bias. So now you're just change your mind about shit. Lie about being intelligent.
Trying to make it make sense as much as I can by just really simplifying the logic of it. And
see, there's your problem. You're trying to use logic in a scientific setting. See, logic is used in a philosophical discussion. Evidence is used in a scientific discussion. So.
And that's just the truth. The truth is, we are relearning a new system. We don't know all the.
What? You're relearning? Why are you relearning? You didn't learn anything in the beginning, in the first place, man. You can't be relearning something you didn't learn at all.
Variables. So therefore, we cannot make a positive claim that something is impossible within the system that we don't fully know and don't fully understand. That's just, I don't know how much more logical it gets or how much more.
See, he's making excuses for his experiment not going the way he planned.
Intellectually honest it gets. So that's just my take on it. You can agree, you can disagree. I don't really care. It's not about everybody agreeing with me or me agreeing with everybody else. It's about us.
No, that's why you spent how many videos? Well, it's more than this because you deleted a lot of them. So you spent this many videos doing something that you don't care if anybody believes you or not. Looks like you fucking care a whole bunch.
It matters to the globe. It doesn't matter to us at all. I don't care about it, to be honest.
And that's
well, then why do you have a whole stream? Why do you have a whole stream? That is
wait, Christian. You know what the stream? Wait, Michael. The reason I'm having the
please let me
stream.
speak. Just 1 minute.
I just want to finish quickly. The reason I'm having the stream quickly is to show the ignorance of people like Dave McKeegan who claim to know science and know sweet bugger all. This that we're talking about now is unfortunately into getting to where he's trying to talk about science. And I've explained to you why it's.
So the idiot who doesn't know what a variable is, who has proven that you don't know sweet fuck all about science, thinks that Dave doesn't.
Doesn't matter. Michael's explained it. Jeff's explained it. We've all explained it. Okay.
I want to say
Go
something
ahead,
else,
Michael.
right? I think Duffy's been getting airtime, right? By Sovereign Soul gives him airtime. Even you were getting him airtime, Flatzis, right? I don't believe Duffy should be getting any airtime.
I haven't had Duffy on my show, have I?
No, you aren't. I didn't.
I tell you, if it's a choice between a fucking racist piece of shit like SSUM and Will Duffy, I think I'd give Will Duffy airtime over SSUM.
Come on, but you're talking about him. Like, I don't think
Yeah, but
anybody.
I see it. I have to present
Yeah, I know, but
the truth.
This is what I'm trying to prove to Christian, that we don't all agree on the same things.
No.
Right?
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you, but he's
do not think it should be getting any airtime whatsoever. He's a lying clown and proven.
Well,
No, he's not proven.
I'm less interested in Will Duffy than the actual observation and like the AE map that some people I've seen you guys use it to whatever extent. I know it's not.
Nope.
You don't believe in the whole thing. Yeah, but even on the AE,
all maps, all models, all measurements, right? See, they forgot that they said that.
math, which most flat earthers, not all, and I agree, when you wouldn't be in that audience, but on the AE map it says there's no sunlight or direct sun in Antarctica. I mean, that's literally
doesn't matter.
It does though.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yes, because if your model, the map you believe in, says that, and we see that, then your map and model is wrong.
It doesn't matter to you because you don't claim
No,
it.
no. Again, Christian, it doesn't matter because it's the globe's
You're offering up an argument that we don't make.
I know, but that's but then he's not talking to you, David Keegan
anymore.
He's not talking to you. He's
Oh, yes, he is.
Right,
no, he's not. He's talking to those flat earthers.
Whoa. He is roping all flat earthers in here, Christian. He's just using 3 people as representatives for flat earth.
Christian, right? I've got an atlas, right, that were bought for me when I was about 8 years old, and I've still got it. And if you don't believe me, I'll go and get it now and get it on camera, right? And it's got a name.
Oh, let me guess. It's got a label on it that says not to be used for educational purposes.
Mapping it. I went a flat earther when I got that bought when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a projection. I mean, we as a glober, we believe it's a projection.
That is all it is, a projection, man.
Right. Projection of a globe. It's taking the information that is supposed to be on a globe and stretching it out over a flat surface. That's what the AE map is.
I agree, because you can't show a globe on a 2D map, but a flat Earth you should.
So why are we why as a flat earther are we having to argue against that projection, mate? Come on.
Because you're not smart enough to understand reality, understand science, understand shit.
Be seriously, like.
Well, I know, but flat Earth, you have to say that you don't know.
And also, while you're here, I've got a question for you. Why were you in Sean's chat the other day lying?
Because I wasn't lying.
Yeah,
you were.
No, nobody. He never lied in my chat. I don't even remember him being in my chat. So.
Yes, you were.
Is that what's his name? What's Christian's name? His YouTube name.
Yes, you were. And I said you should never be allowed in this chat again. And here you are now talking.
I never said you guys lied. Never once. You guys can go back to the. No, I didn't. I never said you lied.
Mate,
so now you're lying now. Well done. Yes.
You were like.
See, they're all so desperate. They're all so corrupt and just broken and dishonest and pathetic. They're so desperate. They need to find people. They need to make everyone else seem as broken and dishonest as they are. They have to have everybody else be as bad as they are. They have to bring everyone down to their level so that they don't feel so bad about being the pieces of shit that they are.
Live, man. We were live.
I'll be right back.
You were lying, mate. And as a Christian, you should.
saw a pretty good movie last night called The Vault. It was on Amazon Prime, Amazon Video. Pretty good movie. Has Franco, James Franco in it. Good movie. A horror. It's a horror. It was a horror movie.
Should not be lying.
It was a horror movie, but didn't have. Never mind. I won't say it.
We're misrepresenting me.
No one misrepresented you. You just lied
Yes, you-
now when you say you didn't say you.
You said we
you
were lying
lied.
about the height of things, or distance of things, some kind of measurement of things. That's what you were saying.
No.
We didn't lie about that, dude. Not at all. And you don't have any documented proof to start with for a South Pole.
Yeah, we do. What the fuck are you talking about? No documented proof for a South Pole. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God.
Anyway.
I dare you go get it.
Yeah.
You know.
But thank you for
Wow.
coming, Christian. I think we're going to go on with the show because we're trying to get a point with science here. We've made our point that this 24
So there's no documented proof of the South Pole. That's what they said. And they're accusing people of lying. Hey, 3 Rod.
sun doesn't matter because it's a globe claim.
Yeah, then you
Yeah, it was back when I was a Republican, the joke would have been it was a horror movie and didn't even have Jane Fonda in it.
probably
burden
should
onto
stop
us.
talking about
Trying
it.
to verse the burden onto us is not
No.
going to change that.
No, many flat earth.
Okay, I've kicked him because I've told him.
There you go, you fucking coward. See, God damn it. What a pussy. What a fucking pussy.
Him to be done with this and he wants to
Matt,
over talk me again.
Mate, he should not be even on this stream or even in your chat after going
I
in
gave
someone
I
else's
gave him the benefit of the doubt just to see what his thoughts are, but since he
Aw, you're so generous, aren't you, liar?
lied now on screen again,
Oh my God.
he's now gone.
Well, he certainly did lie. Definitely did.
Yeah,
I'm going to go and get my atlas from when I was a child just to show I'm not lying.
yeah. Because
And
we
I don't-
actually
I don't
watched
see-
it live.
So you didn't say Atlas before. You said globe, I believe.
We watched it live while he was saying that.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to fold up a globe. That's why we have atlases. And if you zoom in enough on a globe, it's going to appear flat enough and measure flat enough that it could be put on paper without major distortion, even minor distortion. So, see, they don't understand scale.
I could smell his
Anyway.
pants burning.
So, okay. Are you guys, we've made the point that it's the globe's claim. It's got, the flat earth has nothing to do with it and they don't need to.
Right, and it's also the flat Earth claim that if the Earth was, if there was a 24-hour sun, that would prove the globe. You've made this claim. You can't just say no. I don't think that way anymore because that will debunk me. That's not how it works, man.
Reverse the burden onto us. And that's the only reason I show this is to show the truth, to show people, listen here.
You would know the truth if it walked up and slapped the cock out of your face, out of your mouth. Sorry.
Don't worry what they say. Just tell them straight out. It's the globe's proof claim. Come on.
So gaslighting. So that's your defense, gaslighting, because that's what you're doing.
Come on, close, Vin. Okay, you guys ready to go on?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Okay.
It wouldn't prove anything.
In other words,
I mean, why would anyone want to come on your fucking show, man? You keep begging people to come on, and then when they start debunking you, then you fucking kick them off. What the fuck, man? You're a pussy. Why would anyone want to come on and even want to talk to you? You lie about everything. You deny everything presented to you. And you're a fucking child. Well, I don't like what you're saying. You talked over me. So you proved me wrong. You don't know what you're talking about, Boot. Why the fuck would anyone want to put themselves through that? You're just a pathetic little man.
The final experiment is not an experiment.
It's not.
And
Just a pathetic little teeny, little insignificant man.
not even a demonstration, but merely an observation.
Admitted.
So an observation can't be an experiment? Tell us you don't understand the scientific method without saying the fucking words, man.
Citing an observation as an experiment isn't going to do your credibility any good whatsoever.
Why?
Says the crane operator.
It's an affirming
who doesn't understand the difference between a pendulum and a plumb bob.
The consequent form a logical fallacy with an antipodal assumption. It's not an experiment. It has no independent.
Antipodal assumption? No, it's not an assumption, dipshit.
And dependent variable, and you're yet to observe the phenomena if you're going to claim it.
Now, they say it's not an experiment because there are no variables. So let's first cover, is it an experiment or not, and then cover how these flat earthers have managed to now nullify several years' worth of their own arguments with those claims.
You have to hear this, guys. Nullify your own argument.
See, this is called, well, go ahead.
He's going to try and say we nullify.
See, that's muddying the waters. What you're doing right now is called muddying the waters. See, you're going to give your opinion on what he's going to say, your biased opinion on what he's going to say before he says it, instead of letting him speak and then rebutting it. See, that's called muddying the waters.
Fight the black swan.
That would be the correct way to use that fallacy.
We got a better one now too. On top of that, so
good luck. We've got a much better one. Speaking of that, did you hear FED says it's redundant?
What's redundant?
How is that?
That observation.
FED said it's redundant.
Well, Nathan, yeah, and now the whole FED. But you know what's funny about that? I'm going to be making a video on that because I don't want to badmouth FED or something. But I have to call it out.
Yes, you can't have a black swan. That's Nathan's deal, man. Nathan has the black swan. Just like Highlander, there can be only one dipshit.
It's hypocritical, unfortunately, because the modus tollens is literally
flawed, not written correctly. Something that the black swan hasn't passed, hasn't met the burden of.
We see too far.
No, we don't.
So when we say we see too far based on modus tollens, we're not allowed to say that. It's redundant. Literally making the point of the modus tollens. But
which modus tollens is that? If the Earth was flat, we would never see the horizon in front of anything. We do not see the horizon in front of anything, therefore the Earth cannot be flat. That modus tollens?
I will be making a video out on that. I do still shout out FED because they still do a good job, although they are a bit off the wagon sometimes. Yeah, it's a bit sad though that they think they can
Did he join the panel? Right on.
Dictate what a person's supposed to say.
I always loved it. I always love hearing Sleeping Warrior prove how fucking ignorant he is. He's so confident.
Okay, so anyway,
I mean, he's a lawyer. He thinks he's a lawyer, and he doesn't even understand the burden of proof. That's how ridiculous he is.
I think he understands science just based on what we just saw now.
It's like claiming to be a race car driver and doesn't know what gasoline is. Or fuel.
I gotta say no myself.
No, definitely not.
No, I'm gonna have to turn my background off.
There we go. Love the pink wall. Ooh, what's that, Michael?
So yeah,
that's an AE map. Am I right?
Yeah,
yes.
Australia had it stretched.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, is that real? Is that what we expect to see in real life? No, it's not.
8-year-old when I saw that.
But I tell you what, if you take that and wrap it back around the globe it came from, you know what will be the right size? All the continents.
Well, man.
Wow. Yeah, well, I can show World War II maps where pilots used the AE map to fly.
No, you can't. No. No pilot uses the AE map to fly, stupid.
World
Nothing,
War II.
is it? Like, proves nothing.
Weird.
Of course not.
Proves nothing.
So you're just lying. Again, another lie. Pilots don't use the AE map to fly. They never have, they never will. It's another lie.
Yeah, because you also have to understand the AE map is not a distance calculator map. It has its own different functions.
And those
Every map
pilots
has
were
a
flying
different function.
horizontal, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're flying over a stationary horizontal plane anyway.
And another lie. They aren't. They're flying over a curved Earth.
What Globers need to realize
See,
is when
we've shown you the proof of this.
they're presenting as maps, they don't know the entirety of Earth either. They're only projecting a map on us, what they claim to know through what they've been told.
No, they create maps based on measurements they've taken. Surveying. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know, no one knows the entirety of what's when you go on Google Earth,
Right? A spherical model
there's like
that matches reality 100%.
half of that globe on Google Earth got water on it.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that there's not islands in that? You know, we just go by what we're told.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. So, how do you know that the flat Earth is real? All you've gone by is what you've been told, right? But see, you've been told flat Earth by stupid people, and smart people tell you about the heliocentric model and the spherical Earth. So, who do you want to believe? Dumb people or smart people?
But
wait, I haven't finished. Sorry, 1 minute. So how do we know that what they claim is the continent of Antarctica? How do we not know that's just a landmass that we don't know about?
Because people have been there. 100,000 people a year go there. What are you fucking talking about? How do we know that France is France instead of just a landmass? What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, these people try and sound deep, try and sound philosophical and intellectual, and they just look stupid. They look like dumb people trying to be smart.
As well as a, and I say possible, not that I know for a fact, ice wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no ice wall. There's a cliff, but that's not an ice wall.
Yeah, but this is what I was trying to tell. This is what I was trying to. Yeah, this is what I was trying to tell Luca when he was here that last time. How do you know it's a continent?
Because we have aerial photographs of it. Aerial photography of Antarctica. Here. Here's satellite imagery. This here. There you go. Satellite imagery of Antarctica as a fucking continent, dipshit. Good lord. Because when you go counterclockwise around it, you don't have to turn right. You have to turn left. That's why.
Exactly. Only because you're told.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go around Antarctica in a day or two on a boat, but it would take you months to go around Antarctica on the flat Earth.
it's not even that spot they are at. You know, in reality, they are on other islands we just don't know about. But that
Oh, well, nobody knows about them. See, nobody knows about them, and you don't know, so they have to be real, right? Because some dipshit on YouTube told you, right?
that Antarctica place they make in the middle is just a illustration.
See, they have to be real because nobody knows about them.
It's not even the place.
Yeah, but if you look at it, how much things keep changing based on the globe? I mean, they claim they got all these satellites in space all the time, yet they've never been able
Nobody claims that. It's a fact.
to see these 7,000 new islands down in Japan. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Can a person not put two and two together and say, "Oh, something's off"?
I've been curious about that for a while. 7,000. Japan just found 7,000 islands. I didn't know it had. It didn't know it had. Let's see. Japan has recounted its islands and discovered it has 7,000 more than previously thought. Digital mapping by the Geospatial Information Authority of Japan. That's kind of a cool name. Geospatial Information Authority. Recently found there to be 14,125 islands in Japanese territory, more than double the figure of 6,852 that's been in official use since '87. However, the GSI this week stressed that the new figure reflects advances in surveying technology and the detail of the maps used for the count. It did not change the overall area of land in Japanese possession. So, it said that there's no international agreement on how to count islands. It had used the same size criterion as the previous survey 35 years ago. The new number does not include any artificially reclaimed land. The islands surrounding Japan have been in the heart of several territorial disputes. Yeah, I can see why. And that's it. I mean, these things are like teeny, dude. These things are like, some of these things are smaller than some people's backyards. So how would you see those from satellite in space? But, so what is your point? What's their point on that? I mean, you've never measured fucking flat Earth. There's no photographs at all of flat Earth. So what are you fucking crying about?
You know what I mean?
Previous calculator doesn't work.
It's really, really weird. Okay, let's carry on and see what he says is science.
Now, you know what's weird is adult, grown-up humans believing this shit after in the 21st century. And after 9 years of being shown irrefutable, incontrovertible, repeatable evidence. That's weird.
Firstly, it being an observation rather than an experiment due to an apparent lack of variables. Now, an observation, for example, would be seeing that if you drop a ball, it bounces. But to form an experiment from that, you'd have to take multiple observations whilst changing the variable of drop height to see how that then impacts how high the ball will bounce back up.
First of all, no. You drop a ball and see how it bounces. You make a hypothesis to figure out what's the cause for bounce.
Bounce back up.
First of all, no. You drop a ball and see how it bounces. You make a hypothesis to figure out what's the cause for bounce. Okay. Changing the height to see how high it bounces is not what you just hypothesized. Your hypothesis is why does it bounce? If your hypothesis is what causes it to bounce higher, then you would vary the height.
Is that true, Mr. Science?
Because then you say height causes it to bounce higher. But you can have another
Right.
linked.
Can I just quickly add to that? We did an experiment at school regarding a squash ball and why when it gets, obviously after we're done testing that, right? But a squash ball gets warmer the more it gets knocked about and bounces more.
Friction.
So we did an experiment regarding squash ball along them lines of what you're talking about.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is now, he doesn't really understand what's going on. He's saying, okay,
He doesn't understand what's going on.
we got a ball, we're bouncing
Okay.
it, great. You can make an experiment out of that, but you have to have a hypothesis for the cause, for the effect. But now he's not understanding what the IV and the DV is yet.
Hey, Jim Panda's in chat. Get your send in, mate. Come on, let's have a debate.
And humans
Yeah,
of
Jim,
bring it on. Humans of Earth, you've got a live stream going now. Go back to your own live stream instead of taking the piss out of this one.
No, Peter, I'm happy he's here because it gives him opportunity to actually come in.
Yeah, well, he can't, but it's just what
And
he's
actually
talking about.
embarrass himself like he usually does.
See, they just want to have their little cult meeting without anybody coming in to interrupt the echoes.
I'll debate Jim Panda any day this week. Come on, mate.
I think any of us will. We'll keep quiet. He can choose who he wants to debate if he wants to.
Yeah.
Was Panda here? Huh, nice.
Yeah, in the chat. But hi, but good to see you, Panda man. If you do grow the balls to come in, you know the link is above. Okay.
Who? Or you can observe that giving plants water makes them grow, but you can change the variable of how much water you give them to see how that affects how much the plants then grow.
Again, yes, that's great. You have a hypothesis for water, but do you know you need sunlight too for the plants to grow?
No, you don't. You don't need sunlight for plants to grow. That's a lie.
You understand that? Some
I'd like to
things
see him
have-
do it without it.
Yeah, some things require multiple variables to work. Thank you, Jeremy Bird, for your $20 super chat. He says some folks take it all and hold fast what is true. The rest just troll because truth hurts. Yeah, and that's called cognitive dissonance.
One minute. Jim Panda says I look forward to no, mate.
No, yeah.
On here live now, mate. Come
Yeah.
on, you're not hiding in your server when you've got your buddies to back you up. You get
Exactly.
on here
Yeah, look,
live
there we
now,
go.
and I'll make you look.
We
a
want to
fool.
gang up on him.
No, Discord's vile, and you know it. You know
Thank
why.
you for this. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. Really appreciate it. But there you go. There's the link.
And just so you know, Jim Panda, I don't even go in Flatzis server. Like, so I don't go on Discord.
He's not on Discord.
No, we don't go on Discord as well.
So
there's no hiding in your server. You come on live now, and we'll debate live, and let's see how clever you are live. Come on, mate.
yeah, I'll keep quiet. We'll be more than happy. You and Michael do your thing. We'll keep quiet and watch.
You'll keep quiet. Everybody will keep quiet and let it be one-on-one. Yeah, okay.
Watch him rip you apart.
I'll be quiet, but I won't be quiet.
You better be quiet.
Absolutely. I grew pot in a grow tent using fucking grow lights. No sun needed, man.
Boy.
So there's the link. Everybody's live. 92 people watching. James has the link to come in. Is he brave enough to come in and face Michael or not?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Is that the person that says their name is Humans of
Yeah.
Earth or whatever?
Yeah,
He's got
Jim
his own
Panda.
live stream of Discord going at the minute, so can't see why he's.
I will debate you
Look at
anytime.
this.
Like, that didn't last long, did it? Well, come on then, mate. I'm here. Where
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah. There's the link. Click the link, James. Come. You'll debate anytime. He's here to debate you. Come. more than happy to sit, but it would be great to see if you can debate science. That would be great.
No,
Yeah,
no
if you're gonna
swearing.
show it, you might as well bring your tape measure though.
No
Well,
swearing. Though. No
yeah,
swearing.
please don't swear. That's not gonna help.
No.
So,
And Panda's a nasty piece of it, like, so no swearing.
His mic's not working, Michael.
His mic's not working.
but his mic works on his Discord.
And why are you watching our show?
He says he wants to. You see, guys, this is exactly why we make fun of these people. You saw what a big mouth he has, but now that he has the opportunity to come in and actually defend his belief system, he makes excuses that he can't commit. Also, note he just lied because I'm going to go put it back on screen again. What does it say? I will debate you anytime you like.
Now.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah. So he's saying now. So are you coming in or are you going to lie, Jem? Are you going to be shown a liar?
Listen, playground bullies. That's all you are, mate. Playground bullies.
The guy that yells shit at you, and when you run, he just runs off. The guy who always runs off when you get at him. It's fucking, yeah, it's typical. Blah 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 blah. When you get at him, he's gone.
Yeah, but like, why make him like I'm
like drink.
I'm gonna go to your server on Discord when I don't do Discord and deal with about 40 ball trolls while I'm trying to argue with you as well.
There's a reason we don't go on there because
No, just come on Streamlabs where we can all gang up on you.
as soon as we just say hello or something, we get insulted and talked over and muted and literally just can't get anywhere. Now,
because you're a dickhead.
We are here. He says he will debate anytime. Where you like? So we said we'll all keep quiet. We won't trip in nothing. Just you and Michael talk, and let you do your thing.
Is he going to get the same treatment that Christian got, where when he starts making a point, you just boot him? See, you've proven what kind of man you are.
So simple as that.
Or aren't.
Are you going to man up?
All I ask is no swearing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely Westside.
Please, swearing can keep it down a bit. I agree. Okay, well, it doesn't look like he's coming. I think it maybe left.
Link's at the top.
But the link's there, man. I don't think I've seen more. I don't think I've seen more of a cowardice belief system than the Globers, guys. To let you know.
Really? You block everyone who debunks you. You unblock people and then time them out constantly for nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. You boot people who prove you wrong, and you're afraid to debate. You're afraid to present your evidence. So you're pretty pathetic, man. You have no room casting aspersions on others.
I know.
Because I haven't seen more cowards than in any belief system other than Glow, because they always are big in chat.
Yeah.
But as soon as they actually get called to task, they run for the hills.
No, I've come on your show and let you come on my Discord, and I beat the living shit out of you philosophically, intellectually. You proved how little you are prepared for this topic. You were terrified to present evidence of your own. You're scared as hell to provide a map, model, and measurements. You gave some bullshit. All maps, all models, all measurements. See, that's not an answer, and you're not smart enough to understand that it isn't an answer. So, yeah.
Yeah, but
see, you're scared to admit that you're wrong. That's you. You're a coward.
Luke has got bigger carbuncles than any of yous. You know what I mean?
That's why I was so pleased with last night's debate with Peter and with Peter and that sea lion guy, because they had the balls to come in. We had a great conversation.
They kicked your ass.
I'm still watching it. Like I finished watching it. Like, but they seem quite. You know, they weren't being horrible.
No, they're not being horrible. They're a bit over talking, but I did say to Vicky that they're from Discord. That's what they're used to. They were a little bit. I was a little bit annoyed, but they weren't as bad as some people.
No, it was that one. He was rude.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, he wasn't as bad as some people. They're not as bad as some. A lot of them. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got 100 in chat. Yay!
And I mean, you guys beg people to come on, but as soon as they start speaking truth, fucking PJ and his cunt wife, and Michael and everybody else, oh, kick him off. We don't want to. We don't want to hear this. Kick him off. That's what we get from you guys. So again, why should we want to go on your fucking piss ass little show?
And only 41 likes. The math's not adding up. Hit those likes, please. Okay, you guys ready to see Dave carry on the science?
Absolutely.
So if we were just going to take what the sun does in Antarctica by itself, that wouldn't really tell us anything, because it's circling.
Oh no, it's not 24-hour sun because there were clouds.
All the way around us could mean the Earth is flat.
That sun could have gone down below the horizon and then back up before the clouds cleared. It could have done that.
Flat, but that Antarctica is at the center. But that is not the only observation we'd be making. All of us would be observing what the sun does whilst we're in Punta Arenas, both before and after we go to Antarctica.
Okay, so making the point is just an observation then?
Yeah.
No, it's an experiment. You're changing your variables. You're changing your location.
That's it.
I still don't see what that proves. All right.
It's cool. You don't, because you're stupid and you're dishonest.
And
see what we see.
Remember, all this is only based on their claim of the globe.
You're idionist. That should be a new word. A combination of stupid and dishonest. Idionist.
Require a 24-hour sun. If they don't have a 24-hour sun, it disproves their claim.
Right. If there is a 24-hour sun, it disproves your claim.
Now they're trying to place the burden onto Flat Earth, which doesn't give a shit if it shows it or not.
No one's placing the burden on you. We're saying that according to what you've said in the past, before the trip was planned, that if we do see a 24-hour sun, it proves the globe and it debunks the flat Earth. There's no way that you can have a 24-hour sun with a flat Earth. None. Zero ways. Not in the South.
That's
because on a flat Earth, if you have a 24-hour sun, you're getting sun on this entire ice ring, this entire ice wall. That's where you're getting the sun. And that means if the sun is anywhere, if it's here, that means it's providing sun to every point along the ice wall. That means that it has to also provide light to every point between it and the ice wall, which is the entire fucking thing. Which means that if you have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, you have a 24-hour sun all over the world, all at once. There's no midnight sun in the north. See, that's what that means.
That's practically what it is. And now the guy's trying to make it scientific.
It is scientific, dipshit.
Right.
See,
Let's get scientific.
See that
Wow.
circling sun on that AE map comes from a globe, yeah?
No. The circling sun on the AE map does not come from a globe. No.
So, on a flat Earth that we don't know limitations of, or we don't know its size, that circling so.
We do know the size. We know the size of the Earth. We measured it. We know the shape of the Earth because we measured it. We know the distance to the sun because we measured it. Based on its angular size, we know how big it is.
Could be doing a wider circle. Mm-hmm.
How could it be doing a wider circle? How? How could it be doing a wider circle? Because it never goes outside of the two tropics. So how could it be doing a wider circle, stupid?
It don't
Later,
go
guys.
out, does it? Like,
Do you think they have pitch data for the sun?
no.
Was that Roger
Because
saying
we
goodbye?
can't get pitch data for pilots.
Good fucking lord. What the fuck are you talking about? Pitch data? Pitch data. Statcast search. That's a baseball. Pitch data. See, all I'm getting is in reference to baseball. Pitch data in aviation can refer to a number of things, including pitch axis, pitch control, pitch up, pitch rate and angle of attack, pitch and power. Yeah, we have data for all those things, man. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think a black box records? The flight recorder. What the fuck do you think it records? And what did this liar say?
Mm-hmm. It don't
Later,
go
guys.
out, does it? Like,
Do you think they have pitch data for the sun?
no.
Was that Roger
Because
saying
we
goodbye?
can't get pitch data for pilots. Like,
Who can't? Who can't? The fuck are you talking about?
airplanes. So maybe the sun has pitch data.
Aye.
Unless he's talking about we can't get data where they pitch the nose down to go around the curvature of the Earth. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Hey, Steve. Maybe that's what he's talking about because he's fucking too ignorant to understand what level means. But yeah, there's fucking pitch data available. The fuck are you talking about?
And each of us will then be observing what the sun does from our respective locations before we even set off. So our observing location will be varying throughout the trip.
That's just observation. That's not.
Right, that's a variable. That's the location of your observation is a variable.
Manipulation of the independent variable.
Yeah, it is. It's changing your location.
Chapnugget.
You don't even understand how variables work. Of course, you think that you could just change the value of a variable. You think you can just change what a variable is in the middle of a fucking equation and have it come out the same way and then claim that science or math lies because of it. You think an apple can be an orange.
Observation, no matter where you're at.
I've got an observation from it.
And you say it has nothing to do with you understanding variables, which is another way you don't understand variables because you say shit like that.
England in summer, right? Sun sets, and I can literally see daylight at horizon.
Yeah.
All the way around until it rises again, and it sets like literally. If I were to just use my fingers just for like sake of
I mean, for something other than picking your nose?
argument, right? If I put my finger where it sunsets and I put my finger where it sunrises, it's about 3 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see that light following horizon all the way around. I've been up all night. Yeah, I used to take drugs. I've been up loads of nights.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen it in the middle of summer. Yeah, went up in
You know,
Scotland.
you know what I mean? Like
That was probably back when drugs were good, right?
Well, yeah, that weren't the focus point. Like that, I was just saying. Like I've been up many a night watching sunsets, sunrises.
Yeah, I remember in Scotland, it not getting dark till 11:30 at night, and then it's getting light at 2:30,
You
3
know
in
what?
the morning.
You know what
Yeah.
I find odd, guys? When I go visit my brother in Cape Town, the sun. I mean, remember he's more south than I am. I'm more north in South Africa. It goes down much later there,
Yeah,
which is really weird.
of course.
It's only weird to people who don't understand shit.
So what does that say?
It says you're dumb. You're a dumb fuck. That's what it says. You're an ignorant little toady.
But I mean, many flat earthers have shown, even me and stuff, that the sun rising and setting isn't exactly what date and time shows according to a globe.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes it's like 3 degrees off.
Yeah.
Right. There's a difference, and there are degrees of sunset. You have dusk, sunset, golden hour. It just depends on how far below the horizon the sun is. So
Sometimes
So
darkness
it's
can
weird.
come upon you just in like 10 minutes, and sometimes it takes about an hour to get dark or
yeah, exactly, Lisa.
whatever. You know, sometimes it can be a gradual process, or sometimes, depending where you are, it just goes dark all of a sudden. You know, just depending where you're at.
Okay, let's get on. But so far, no, this isn't science, Dave, at all.
Meet Matterport, the market-leading 3D platform that lets anyone turn a physical space into an immersive digital twin.
Okay.
I'm also planning on taking a solar filter with a telephoto lens in order to get some close-up views of the sun. So I will not only be able to see if there is any change in the sun's angular size throughout the day, but also the presence and location of any sunspots. And I believe there will also be other people attempting to do the same thing in different locations around the world at the same time.
Wow. Still not science, though.
Means nothing. Means nothing.
Like I said, all this is just based on globers' insecurities. That's it. It's insecurity about their belief on a globe.
So
Is it funkin'? Is it? So pathetic.
sunspots will only prove your position.
Insecurities. That's coming from a group that are screaming and yelling, "Please don't fucking go to Antarctica," regardless of what we said in the past, because we know that it'll debunk flat Earth, and we don't want that.
But Michael, I'm sure sunspots change throughout the day.
They move around the sun, but no, normally a sunspot takes quite a while for it to develop into another shape. And a lot of sunspots are named, so they're a regular occurrence.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now they have a cycle, a 13-year cycle.
Oh, yeah, you've observed that a few times, haven't you?
But during the day, no. They move. They rotate around the sun as it spins. But
I've observed it, and I've been told that proves that sun's a sphere, but
yep,
not in my opinion, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
You see, the thing is, it's people have
see, they laugh at that. They laugh at that because they're ignorant.
become.
Just baffles me.
They've grown up to just accept anything that's thrown to them that has a reification of a globe. They beg the question of a globe. They do correlation based on that belief. Therefore, globe. That's it.
The last time I filmed sunset, yeah, it's not on my channel anymore because somehow it disappeared. So I re-uploaded it, and it's just in my private YouTube. But I've got 2 sunsets. One's in I can't even remember when they are, but they're like months apart, but a year's difference. So I don't know. One's in say like August in 1 year, and then next one's in September in next year. And
I'll be
one
right
sunset as it drops to horizon, it just disappears. And then on next one, when it drops to horizon, it like you can see light above horizon for ages, for like about 20 minutes.
Exactly. I'm just sorry.
And like for me, if it's a sphere, it should just disappear straight away every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you should never be seeing that light above horizon for 20 minutes, 30
But I mean,
minutes after it's dropped below.
but you even what's been awesome. I mean, I've also seen that, you know, when it has that green flash.
Yeah,
I've seen that when it goes into like pinpoint of green
filmed
flash.
that.
Mm.
I've got that on film as well.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it for a while. I like it, green flash. What does it mean again? I forget. What causes a green flash?
I don't know, but I think they say it's got to do with noble gases in the air, something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
when we was on earlier on Flats, my brother's a globe. Well, I know him. He doesn't really think about it, but if you say, "Oh yeah, don't be stupid. It's not flat. It's a globe." Now he turned up when we was talking earlier live. Michael and that was on, and they started talking about flat Earth. And I said to my brother what was talking about, and I said about flat, and he says, "Oh, it's not flat. It's a globe. Obviously, it's a globe." And I said, "Okay, well, flat's not a good description. Maybe."
This is like listening to 5-year-olds talk. I saw the sun. And I don't know what it does, but I think it should do this. I think this is what the sun is. They sound like children.
Sea level. And he says, "Well, what's the difference between flat and level?" I says, "Thank you. Thank you." Because usually will tell you that level conforms to a globe. And near a globe are telling me what's the difference between flat and level. I was like, yeah, nice one.
So, level curves, PJ, it does.
Oh, of course it does.
Don't
Everywhere.
lie. Don't lie when you say level curves when they didn't say that, and then you show them saying it.
That's
Sean
really funny.
Hawkins,
We never said we never said we didn't say that. That's what we claim. That's the contention, and that's what's been measured. So
Sean Hawkins.
But
I'm not naming names. Level curves, and then when horizontal curves.
yes, level curves. Horizontals are flat from your location. That's what I've said.
Curves, and then when you say, okay, you said that, you say no, you're lying, and then no, we show you saying you're showing it.
Yeah, and anytime I say something wrong, I correct myself very soon after, if not immediately. But you rather focus on the part where I was wrong before I corrected myself. See how dishonest you are?
I thought it was
Ken,
ironic.
look at this. Ken says Davey's awesome and smarter than all of you put together. Is that so?
Yes.
Who says?
Yes, absolutely. Dave McKeegan is smarter than any one of you dumb motherfuckers. All put together. Your IQs would not match his. Put together, all your IQs would not match his.
That
Ken. So Ken,
Ken.
why don't you get Dave to come in?
I mean, I'd give fucking Michael Kahn maybe a 12. A 12. PJ Crookshank, 20. You, yeah, you're about 99, I'd say. Ryan and the rest of them, about 50 apiece.
Yeah, and we can educate him on what science is. Because he certainly doesn't know what science is.
I'm going to put that link to that sun video in private chat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Just curious here. Let's close that. Let's close that. Close that. That. What is science?
Showing pictures that match.
Science is a way of discovering what's in the universe and how those things work today, how they worked in the past, and how they are likely to work in the future. That's it. Simple definition of science. The pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. So, yes, it is science. Flat Earth isn't science because you've never investigated it.
Hey, see you, Lightning. I just saw him all last night. He was everywhere I went. Man's busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
And started filming it.
So if you don't know that, there's no way you can explain to someone what science is because you're ignorant. See, you think science is what Quantum Eraser and Nathan Oakley have told you it is, and Sleeping Warrior.
Wait, solar filter as well.
So, Michael, did you see my name?
That's not a solar filter.
I have it on screen.
You're right, Rog.
Look at my screen name. I put that in before you got here.
Look at
yeah, and I know I saw you. I did. We looked at Michael. I prophesied it.
Okay.
No, I don't see Ken coming in.
Where's Jim Panda, the puff?
He ran away.
Oh, he's gone.
Poof da!
I'll have to re-upload this video. Like,
That's fine.
for some reason, it just disappeared, and I was lucky. I still had it saved.
Have a look at that. Such a beautiful scene.
It looks like it's moving.
Yeah. I had to cut all the sound off because while I was filming it, I got some Muslim trying to preach Quran to me.
It's moving because it's moving.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't know what I'm looking at is a flat earth. And they were like, oh, no, Quran doesn't say flat earth. It says multiple earths. I was like, no, man.
No, it says seven it literally describes seven pancake flat heavens.
Oh.
Yep.
And a rainbow dome, right? Yeah.
Look at that.
So
that's quite a reflection, ain't it?
So when that sun disappears in that little picture, and bottom picture, I have to speed up because it's that long that there's light above horizon. I've got raw footage.
Yeah, that's what you would expect on a on a spherical Earth. That's what you'd expect. That's what we expect. That's what the heliocentric model predicts. But on flat Earth, how can you see the light that's coming to you from the sun reflecting off the clouds and the air, but you can't see the sun? Why is that?
Is light.
But do you know that you can see that's actually just a reflection on this ocean surface?
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. That's my point. If it's sinking below a globe, how come there's so much light above horizon for so long?
Because the sun's above it. That's why.
Yeah, the sun's actually above. You know, like when you did with your.
No, the sun isn't above. No, the sun is directly at the horizon because the Earth isn't flat. See, there's absolutely no way that it would look that low in the sky if the Earth was flat, ever.
Your kitchen table.
Yeah.
And you did that shadow, you know, the reflection that gave the shadow upwards on the mountain, you know, in the clouds. That's practically what's happening. The light is above.
If you look at
Really? The light is above. So how does it get down there?
Far away.
Yeah, if you look at waves on that video, look how fast waves.
So show us geometrically how that's possible, Flatzoid. Because I've shown in GeoGebra that it would have to go out. The sun would have to be about 350,000 miles away for it to get to 1 degree above the horizon, let alone touching the horizon or being below it. So show us how it's possible, please.
Waves are moving like it's sped up. That
It's sped up quite a lot, yeah. Yeah, it takes a while.
It's like that light should not be there that long if it's a globe.
I mean, these people really are fucking ignorant. Why shouldn't it be there? See, if it was flat Earth, there wouldn't be any twilight, no dusk. There'd be none of that because the light is too far away to get to us, right? So we shouldn't see any ambient light either. Fucking morons.
Mm-hmm.
See, on a flat Earth, this should be all black. As soon as the sun goes too far away for the light to get to us, then any of the light is too far to get to us. So why is there dusk? Why is there a sunset, a red sunset? Why? Because that light's not that light's too far away to reach us, right? It just gets tuckered out and poops out, right? Just stops getting to us. So why should we have all this light? I mean, they aren't smart enough to understand this shit. They don't even think about these questions.
No, of course not.
Look at how fast wind turbines are going.
Yeah,
Super speed.
Flying the Earth through the galaxy.
Yeah, that's super speed.
At sunset,
Okay.
I'm typing a question. At sunset, is just too far away to see. Why can we see the twilight that comes from the sun? Shouldn't it be too far away to see too? As well? So I haven't typed anything into the chat. I was timed out, and I haven't typed anything in there for an hour. Nope, they didn't time that. Not automatically timed out.
You guys ready to go on?
So
let's do it.
Let's do that.
Let's see where that goes. Probably might want
muted. I can't hear him.
Unmute it.
Oh yeah.
You're talking to me. I could look at him without feeling totally stressed.
The video is
No sound.
We can't hear him. No
I
sound.
did feel annoyed, too. I felt annoyed, but not
Okay, what
stressed.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it and put it up again. Sorry. There we go. It should work now?
Any relationship between the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
the orientation of the sunspots compared to the observer's location? And are there any variations in the sun's angular size between those locations? All those observations combined will be reality. And so any model for Earth needs to be able to account for those observations.
Model needs to account for an observation.
Well, if a model's making an observation, she needs to account for it. That's all I got to say.
Yes, because a model is a system of measurements of a quantification of everything around us. So yes, it would have to account for that. If it doesn't, if reality, if what you see or what you think you see doesn't match the model, then what you see is wrong.
Does the guy know what a reification model is?
You don't. See, you don't understand what a model is.
Probably not.
He doesn't know what a predictive scientific model is.
Mate, the guy tried to debunk cell nav and proved that it uses triangles. Like, I mean,
No, he didn't. Nobody except for you dipshits has said that cell nav uses triangles. Nobody, because it doesn't.
why we even? Why
That's what that dumb fuck Nathan Oakley and Quantum Racers say.
we're debating whether this guy knows what he's talking about or not?
We're just having fun.
Or he knows what he's talking about and he's too stupid that he lets it go.
I mean, one of his videos that he did on me a while back was like, well, there's no up and down on a globe. And I showed that, yes, based on your globe, you have an axial tilt. That gives you orientation on your globe.
No.
He got like 300,000 views on that video.
Wow.
Not
No, an axial tilt doesn't give you an up or down. Sorry.
He's making money
Understanding
off you.
that,
Because the sun doesn't have an up or down either.
yeah, not understanding that he's making himself look like a total dunce. Because when you have an actual tilt, it gives an orientation. Because that actual tilt is in reference to an angle.
No, the actual tilt is in relationship to its orbit around the sun, but the sun doesn't have an up or down either. There's no up or down in space, dipshit.
So it gives an orientation which he claims doesn't exist on their globe. So the guy doesn't even know his own model that he's trying to claim.
Yeah, you don't even know what a fucking model is, man. So, hush.
No.
Not only that, but Critical Think is crowdfunding to join us in Antarctica. I will leave a link to his crowd.
Critical Think is close enough to swim. Come on. Tell him to build a raft and he'll meet you there.
Yeah, man. Why not? Why not?
There we go. That's better. Or I could put it
funding
here.
page down below. He is planning to bring along some highly accurate scientific
that.
scales and weights. So that
Lovely.
They're gonna weigh the sun now.
That's a weird format. There we go.
What does that prove? Scales.
They probably want to say, oh, look, the weights change weight at different locations.
Of course.
Literally, I can show you by the table, even at work, I can use my very highly accurate scale, put a weight, and I move it 10 centimeters away, and that weight has changed. Literally, because it works on what are called load cells.
Flats.
As soon as it moves, it takes the calibration out. So that's why you have to tear it again.
Flat.
And that is why the weight differs when you move the scales.
Oh, is that the reason, Mr. Science? Mr. Brain Genius?
Oh,
Flats.
no.
Flats.
Yeah.
Sorry. I hate to do this, but Vicky says Michael hasn't got a link for Saturday, and then Ryan says, well, get your bums in gear. I haven't decided what time I'm streaming on Saturday.
Yeah, no, he's got to find out what time he's streaming first.
Well, thanks for telling me all about that. Damn it, you got me all excited already. I'm sorry.
No, because right, Flats. Now I've gone above 800 subs. I said I'll do that stream again on Saturday, but I was asking people what's best time for them, and I ain't come to a time yet,
Exactly.
Okay, well,
maybe you can help
Flatzis. Then we will find out.
Maybe you can help Flatzis do a poll and ask what best time is on Saturday.
I'll do a
Bearing in
poll
mind
for
it's got to be
everybody
UK time.
Yeah,
That's a fabulous
I'll post
idea,
a
Michael.
poll tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it might be difficult because my mom's coming to visit for the weekend, so I might only come.
But I
for a
want you
few-
to be there, so if you can't do it Saturday, I'm not doing it Saturday at all.
Okay.
I'm looking at the chat. I see you there, Lisa.
Can we make it Monday? Because I've got a long weekend this weekend.
Yeah, I can make
I
it
say we
Monday.
work it out and
I
let
can
him
make
know
it,
as
what,
soon as we can.
Monday at daytime.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh,
easier
yeah.
for me.
Right, yeah, right. Well, that's it then. So you pick a time for Monday then, and I'll go with that.
Awesome. Yeah, because guys, I am working hard on my this weekend on the documentary to get it finished. I want to release it on Tuesday or Wednesday, so exciting
Nice.
stuff.
And
But it's gonna be first can be members
Yep. Yeah, they're rude.
only. So you better get your memberships if you want to see the documentary first.
I can't do an 800 sub stream without you joining. Flat.
No, definitely.
You've got a lot of my subs family, so
True.
it won't be fair,
And Lisa
No.
D, if you disagree, Lisa D, come in and talk to us. Don't ask for evidence in the chat. Come in, yeah.
I don't.
They always ask for evidence in the chat. Come on.
Well, you know what? I want to ask, when are we going to get evidence for the Globe claims? Because the Globes are the ones. The the Globies are the ones making.
Mousementary. Excellent, Citizen 9. Did you just get here? Or have you been? Oh, you've been here for a while, I think.
making the claims. So when are we getting their evidence?
I know.
Never.
It's always a.
See, that's another lie. See, we presented you with evidence, but you deny it. You go, nuh-uh. You hand wave dismiss it. So that's another lie that you tell when you say we don't show you evidence.
Burden reversal in it.
Always the reverse Rooney.
It never.
Right, and that's all we get from you is burden of reversal. When we ask you for evidence, it's, oh, well, we don't have the burden of proof.
It never stops. I mean, look at last night's debate as well.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Fingers reversed.
based assumptions and reifications, and then when asked to back it up.
See, you don't know what a reification is. You keep using that word. I don't think you understand what that word
It's just
means.
based on more assumption. There there's no evidence. It's just claiming things. Claiming things upon claiming things isn't evidence.
Right, claiming there's a dome is not evidence. Claiming there has to be a dome is not evidence.
Well, I never saw any proof at all. I kept asking for it. Show us your data. Come on. Well, where's?
Yeah, but we're gonna.
We've shown you data. We've shown you the data, but you just hand wave dismiss it.
Have an exciting discussion Saturday again, because apparently they're going to come Saturday, hopefully again.
Is that not the reason that we are flat earthers?
Mm-hmm.
Like we come to realize that there is no evidence.
Woohoo!
I mean, how would you feel that if at your place of work that the boss asks for suggestions on how to do something, right? And everyone gives suggestions on how to do a certain thing, right? And all the suggestions work. They work. They shorten your work. They make your work easier. They shorten the workday. And the boss looks at him and says, nobody's shown me any, so nobody gets a raise. How would you feel? Because that's exactly what you're doing. Is we show you the evidence, you beg for it, we show it to you, and then you claim that we never show you anything. That's pathetic. It really is.
Jeff broke 80.
And that's a lie that you say over and over and over again.
Subs eventually.
Nice. Good going, Jeff.
And that's not enough. So come on, people, subscribe.
Come on, put his link in again, man.
Look at
this. Yeah, I hit 123 last night.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Roger's really going quickly, man. Really going quickly.
I'll advertise for you. I advertise for you guys too. When I go in, I let them know. Flatsoy's got a channel. PJ's got a channel. Michael's got a channel.
Well, I hope I got a channel.
I want to comment on your stream, Roger. I've been listening last 2 mornings, and it's a real.
Are you reviewing a video? Is that what you guys are doing?
Really good stream, and like you and.
Or are you sucking each other's cocks? What are you doing?
Ryan really work well together, like.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, really. I gotta get used to the new studio.
You can wank and talk at the same time. You can wank and watch a video at the same time, man. You don't have to talk to each other to wank each other off.
I'm out of the StreamYard stuff, and I'm doing restreaming now.
Yeah, it's R&R. I think R&R is cool.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
R&R, rest and retardation.
But he can then measure how the variable of changing location affects the measured weight of the scientific weight.
Okay, I wonder what the controls are going to be. Are they going to have the same air pressure, the same altitude, the same temperature? Are they going to have the same tear?
What?
So you think you're cold? You think you weigh more when you're cold, or less? I weigh more when I'm cold because I have a big heavy coat on.
Are they going to calibrate it? Are they going to calibrate it before they use it every time?
Yes, that's what that weight's for. It's a calibration weight. So they calibrate it beforehand. And calibration on a scale normally doesn't vary between times when you turn it on and off. As long as there's a battery in it, it's going to keep the calibration. So you're just retarded, and you don't know what a scientific experiment is, and you don't know anything about science, really.
You know
I'm
this
gonna say
graph.
Yeah, that Cygnus. That's all fucking PJ knows about an IV.
hell nah.
You know this graph is showing. What's this horizontal plane going straight through middle on it?
Oh no, that's just a reference that they use for anything on their globe that they just don't want to admit that it's based on a flat Earth. See, that says flat Earth. Literally, it says flat Earth in the blue.
It does.
Aye.
And whether such change conforms to the globe predictions of varying gravitational force. So there are certain
Yeah, why would there be varying gravitational force on a flat Earth? How? How? The density of the air I'm breathing right now is the same as the density of the air that you're breathing right now, if you were at as close to sea level as I am. So why would it change? The density of the medium doesn't change. The density of the objects doesn't change. Why would there be a varying relative density disequilibrium? Because that's what we measure in reality.
Gravity's not a force, man. Get with the time.
It is a force in Newtonian physics. It most certainly is a force. So get over yourself. Cope. Cope.
Times been explained many
Ding, ding, ding.
times.
No, you've said bullshit, not understanding fucking Newtonian physics, but nice try though.
Oh.
variables involved with the final experiment, thus it can be argued that it is an experiment.
No.
But even if we were
No,
to
no,
say
no.
No.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
I mean, the first thing you ask about an experiment, what's the IV and an DV, right? But now, since an observation has an IV and a DV in it, then it's not an experiment.
So because someone's taking a scale with and claiming science, therefore the final experiment is science.
No, because someone's taking a scale, is taking measurements at different locations, varying that variable, varying the location, and is recording the results of those tests and sharing the results with his colleagues and making a conclusion from that so that they can repeat the experiment and see if they get the same results. That's science, asshole.
What?
See, that,
Hold on a minute.
they don't even know what science is, how to do science.
What's the observed phenomena?
Gravity,
That's my whole point.
gravity changing with location. That's the observed phenomena.
24-hour sun.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're pretty fucking stupid to say that.
what's
Right.
that got to do with what was just presented by critical
Oh,
thinking?
with the scales. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No,
Sorry.
but no.
I mean, what do you think would be the fucking? What do you think it would be if you're using a fucking scale? What do you think the variable would be? I mean, goddamn, are you that fucking stupid? You can't understand that? I mean, let's see, if they're using a scale, they must be checking weight. So that would be the variable, right? Hey, grumpy old mechanic, what's up, man? I mean, these guys are fucking cream of the crop.
Oh, like
Whoever
I
did
did
that,
this,
thank
I
you,
did
by
this
the way.
with Luch earlier on a different thing, like, but it's
Yeah, changing weight by latitude was measured centuries back. Exactly. That's why they don't. The gold trade tried to take advantage of that real early.
same. So we'll go along with observed phenomena. 24-hour sun. What's the IV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna still get to that now. Though.
If you don't understand what the IV in that would be, you're fucking retarded. I'm sorry, man. You guys keep asking, which proves that you do not know what variables are. you have less than a tentative grasp on reality.
And this is where they're going to fall into like serious problems.
Yep. No, they don't have science. But we're going to go through that now. I was just say thank you, Godzilla 37.
So, show us the scientific experiment you went through to prove flat Earth. And I know I say prove, so I just talk like them. You got to talk stupid to get through to stupid people. So show us your experiments, your scientific experiments, where flat Earth has been put through the scientific method. Show us that, please. I'm dying to see it.
For your 5 membership gifts, I really, really appreciate it, man. You rock. So
God
thank
is
you,
there.
Jeff. Yeah.
Get them while they're hot.
Jeff Gass said, welcome. Ryan S., welcome. Stephen Jarvis, welcome. Gary White Benga, welcome. And Flat Out Fudge, welcome. You guys. Awesome. So thank you very much, Godzilla.
I know,
You rock.
Stevie boy.
Way to go, Ryan. You got a membership.
So now you can watch the documentary, Ryan.
Yay.
Yay.
That was very nice. I don't know who did that, but
Oh, is he making his documentary members only? Is he doing that? Someone needs to download that. Someone who's a member on that channel, because I'm not. Somebody who's a member on that channel, they need to download it. I'll present it.
thank you.
So we got to see this thing, man. We fucking got to see.
It was Godzilla. It was the
I
monster.
know who did it. I was just going to say thank you, Godzilla, very much, sir.
I mean, what does it cost to become a member? Join. $2.99 a month is the cheapest. What is that? King Mouse? What? King Mouse, Alpha Rodent, and Ultimate Lying King. Very good.
Godzilla rocks. Okay.
Say that it's not and that it is just an observation, so wouldn't prove anything. That claim directly conflicts with years of claims by flat earthers.
Whoa. I got
Exactly.
to rewind that a bit.
What?
Yes. You guys have said since 2017 that, yeah, a 24-hour sun in Antarctica would prove the globe, but we can't go there. Now they're just proving that you can go there. Now it's, oh, fucking don't go there. Won't prove anything. Right?
So there are certainly variables involved with the final experiment, thus it can be argued that it is an experiment.
No.
But even
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
even if we were
A scientific experiment doesn't even have to have fucking variables.
to say that it's not and that it is just an observation, so wouldn't prove anything, that claim directly conflicts with years of claims by flat earthers. For example, Nathan Oakley was recently offered a place on the Antarctica trip, all expenses paid, and he promptly rejected it. But one of his arguments is that a few years ago he interviewed another flat earther
I want to know what
called
this has
Robert
got to do with science.
Hold on a minute. A few years ago.
Exactly.
This is long.
Long
This
time
is like
ago.
10 years ago.
Same as the clip you showed earlier. That was like 8 years ago of Nathan.
This is years and years ago, and not just a few years ago.
I know. It's a long time ago.
He's lying, dude. That's all it is.
But I want to know what this has got to do with science in the first place, because he's trying to say, well, he's bringing weight, so therefore we can count it as science. But because you're saying it's just observation, therefore flat Earth is not what? And then brings this up.
Doesn't make any sense.
Observation alone don't prove anything. But
No.
the fact that there's like years and years of observations to prove flat. There's
No, there aren't.
laser tests to prove flat.
You're a liar. No, no, you're a liar. So there's nothing, there's no proof, no evidence, no nothing that the Earth is flat. Sorry.
We all know now that surveying proves flat. And
no, it doesn't. We measure the Earth as spherical through spherical excess with surveying. So again, you're lying.
any kind of measurement you want to do on Earth is going to require Earth to be a flat baseline.
Nope.
That is the issue.
I mean, you're just demonstrating your ignorance, man. You're demonstrating how ignorant you are.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
The Earth,
Ryan,
yeah.
yeah, Ryan,
Exactly.
thank you for your $5 super chat. He says, "I am supporting what I love. So should all of you." Yes, it's really agree. You rock. Thank you very much, man.
Ryan's an now a rocker.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Wayne?
A rocker.
I am a rocker.
So I don't see how this is science, though, that is bringing. And what is this?
It's because you're stupid and you're ignorant and you're dishonest. That's why you don't understand it. That's why you've been unable to learn your entire life.
It's got to do with science.
This is what do they call this? Like an argument from history or something.
This is called, yeah, this is just scattergunning, I would say.
Or maybe a red herring. Get off topic.
It's red.
It's dishonest.
It's more. It's dishonesty. It's more like obfuscation tactic. Like he made a claim, but he doesn't want you to concentrate on his claim. He built the foundation like, oh, we're going to just say it's false, and then goes to something else that's totally off topic. It's got nothing to do with the science that he's talking about now. It's like, you see, therefore, not science.
It's dishonest because, like, in 10 years, you can change your position. You know, what you said 10 years ago.
Yes, but see, the thing is you haven't changed your opinion prior to this. Your opinion stood right up until the time that, well, we're going to Antarctica. We're going, and all of a sudden your opinion changed. That's the problem, and we know why you changed your opinion.
Ago, ain't necessarily what you believe 10 years down the line, especially in flat Earth, where you're always learning and.
No, you're not learning. You never learn anything. You've never learned a fucking thing in your life, man.
Well, not learning, like unlearning globe.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So, like, to try and hold someone to something they've said 10 years ago is dishonest.
But look at it this way. When you become a flat earther, do you automatically just know everything? No.
No, of course.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, fuck yes, you do. You automatically know more than all the scientists, all the physicists, all the mathematicians, all engineers, all surveyors, all chemists, everybody. You know more than everyone. You proudly proclaim it. So why are you fucking lying again? See, they can't help but lie. It's their nature. It's it's a it's in their DNA. It's a genetic need.
No.
You're going and you're learning more every day. Heck, I'm still learning things today that I didn't know 10 years
No, you're not. No, you're not. We tried to teach you, but you've pissed on our face.
ago, 2 years ago, or whatever. You are updating your knowledge every day. Okay, just like Nathan has updated his knowledge
No, he hasn't.
from that time.
No, he hasn't.
Like, this is where, and I said,
there's no knowledge. You have no knowledge. Nothing to update. That'd be like me saying, I'm having trouble updating Windows. Well, why? Well, 'cause I don't have a computer.
said this earlier, like, but this is where I stand with 24-hour sun, right? I've never said it don't. That you, I've never said that you'll go to Antarctica and see a 24-hour sun. Never said that.
No.
Nope.
Nobody said you did, but you have said that a 24-hour sun in Antarctica would prove the globe.
We've been presented footage.
And if you didn't see one, it would prove the flat Earth. But now you change it.
That's turned out to be fake. So then you've got to think like, well, hold on a minute. If it's fake,
Why do they fake it?
Why do they fake it? So
it's not fake. See, you've got to ask yourself who's proven that it's fake. How is it proven that it's fake? Was it just somebody's opinion? What was it? Just someone's opinion? I used to have a TRS-80. Or is it what we can demonstrate and what's expected in the heliocentric model? So you've got to understand: is it based on measurements that we've taken, or is it just someone's opinion? Why would you believe someone's opinion over measurements?
There's a good chance that when you get down to Antarctica, Dave, you aren't going to see a 24-hour sun. Now, if you do,
that debunks the flat Earth, proves the flat Earth to be wrong.
Still don't disprove a flat Earth.
Yeah, it will. How won't it?
Because we've got
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Measurements, we've got laser tests, we've got observations. Like
no, you don't. You have no laser tests that prove that the Earth is flat. None.
All of a sudden, Earth curve don't just appear.
No. It doesn't change the fact that there is no curve. And
But the Starman Nathan Oaker on something that he said 10 years ago when he was like naive.
Honest.
You were. You know?
When he was
it's honest.
Listen to him.
Definitely.
Listen to him. Listen to the excuses. Oh my God! Such dishonesty. Such fucking dishonesty. I mean, they can't accept it. They're unable to accept reality.
Who spent a period of time working in Antarctica, and he said he didn't see a 24-hour sun.
Are you able to answer the question about 24 hours of light in Antarctica on a...
I've interviewed a guy who's not experienced 24 hours of daylight in Antarctica. He spent 18 months there. Have you ever spoken?
See, and you guys still cite this guy. You still call him your buddy down in Antarctica that didn't see the 24-hour sun. You've said that recently. So don't tell me that the 24-hour sun doesn't fucking matter, okay? When you reference the guy who says he didn't see it as proof of your side, don't tell me it's not important, motherfucker.
To anybody ever that's been in Antarctica, because I spoke to a chap who was a plumber on one of the rigs that's out there and spent 18 months there and categorically stated he didn't experience 24-hour sunlight.
Now, ignoring that it seems Robert wasn't actually in Antarctica during the southern summer.
Oh my word.
18 months.
Right, he wasn't there during the time that you'd be able to see it though. That's the problem. Right? If I go to a parade, if I go to a street 364 days out of the year, and then don't go to the street on the 4th of July, I can't claim that I never saw a 4th of July parade because I was there for 364 days. Right? If I'm not there on the fucking day it's supposed to be, I'm going to miss it.
Wait.
It gets thicker.
Ignoring
and
he
thicker,
wasn't
doesn't it?
he was on a
Yep.
he was literally offshore. So he was in and out. He was past the 60th.
Why don't you let Dave finish what he's about to say, asshole?
parallel. Was he not?
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was on the shores of.
See, you're cutting him off and you're looking silly because you haven't listened to what he has to say. You haven't let him finish his fucking sentence, which you never fucking do. You never let anybody finish. You either have questions or you cut off a video, pause the video right in the middle of a person's sentence, and then you start fucking criticizing them on what you think they're going to say.
Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
So he would still see your claim 24-hour sun. And
not if he was there during the summer.
He was there for 18 months. So that's more than a year, I think. That's like a year and a half, as far as I know.
Yeah, it certainly is. 24-hour sun.
Someone's got a lot of that
thing.
That's Ryan, I think.
Does Dave not also say that he never saw one? I don't want to strawman Dave, right? But I'm pretty sure I've heard Dave say when he was there, he didn't see one.
No.
I'm muted.
Somebody's got it.
It's yours, Roger.
Is it?
Yeah. Would you drop and come in again, maybe?
Oh, it's
Okay.
Roger making noise.
Dang it.
I'm going to start calling you noise.
It sounds like a pager.
I've been muted. I've been muted the whole time on my.
You got wait.
It weren't Roger.
No, it's still there, and he was gone.
It weren't
Yeah,
Roger.
it's not me.
Sounds like a moa. Is it grass?
Him and went away.
I have no idea what that is.
Why does Ryan look like a milk bottle?
I don't know. I can tell you.
It was me.
It was you.
It's my phone. It's my phone by the damn mic.
Sure, you mute me because your phone's going off. You turd. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he muted me, and I dropped it, and it
No,
still was going.
My goodness.
Sorry about that. I'm not thinking, what's going on here?
You still look like a milk bottle, though, Ryan. So
Yeah, can't hide that.
Good God,
I have
man.
sunlight over
Prometheus.
here, and
Prometheus. It does look,
Prometheus.
I'm
does look
actually a
like
dark
one of
skinned
them.
person this time of year.
It does look like one of them engineers, doesn't it?
I have a very bad camera.
Yeah.
It's that little tiny thing, and yeah, it sucks ass. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's see him try and come with science. Okay.
Summer, so he was there in a period of the year that the globe doesn't predict a 24-hour sun anyway.
Whoa.
But
So you can't count 18 months.
No,
Wow.
hold on a minute. He was
Almost a year and a half.
No, listen, we've got to unpack that.
No, he wasn't there for 18 months at a time. No.
Right. He was there in.
He was there for like 3 months. And then he went back for another 3 months. And he went back for another 3 months. Dude.
The year that the globe don't predict a 24-hour sun. So
No.
there's only a 24-hour sun in certain years.
No, Mike.
No, there's not. Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Holy shit, these guys are dumb.
He's saying he wasn't there in the summertime, which
Right, he wasn't there in the summertime. He spent 18 months there, just not in a row. Right? It's like the joke that Stephen Wright told. And I went up to a store. It said open 24 hours. And they were closed. I asked the guy inside, "What's up?" He said, "Well, we're open 24 hours, not in a row, though."
should close. But he doesn't understand. He literally just said
play it back.
18 months.
Yeah.
Play it back.
Wait,
Play it back.
18 months. Does he even listen? Listen.
Categorically stated he didn't experience 24-hour sunlight.
Now, ignoring that it seems Robert wasn't actually in Antarctica during the southern summer, so he was there in.
He wasn't there during the southern summer.
but
18 months.
No,
Let me make
no,
this
but-
straight.
No,
Wait.
but listen,
18
listen,
months.
listen.
I've seen that interview with what's his name, and I believe he said that he was only there for like 3 months. He wasn't there at the time he needed to be.
Play it.
So.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
A period of the year that the globe doesn't predict a 24-hour.
A period of the year.
All right.
You see, but that's what I'm saying. 18 months is
Somebody's
a
on
year
that
and a
period.
half, Dave McKeegan. That's over a year. So that means he went through all the seasons.
Well, maybe the year gets longer the further south you go. Maybe a year is like 20 months in Antarctica.
I don't know. I doubt that.
No, I'm
But-
joking, obviously.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Why this guy's so thick? He doesn't even understand if a person's 18 months, they are there for more than a year. They should see what is claimed.
Absolutely.
But
And
the
18
guy
months is
makes
what's
these.
there.
If they aren't there for 18 months in a row, yes, they won't. Jesus Christ, man.
He doesn't listen to what's actually being said. He just wants to hear what he said. Let's say he wants to hear what is being said, not what is actually said.
Right.
What year was Robert Shortman there? Do anybody know?
I don't really know.
I don't know.
But he was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we should look it up and see if they predict that year to be sunless, if that's what they're claiming. McToon would say something like that. We don't predict that year. He would probably tell McKeegan like that.
As is saying that he spent a total of 18 months there, not consecutive 18 months.
28 months.
Or
Yeah,
20
but how do you know if he was there summer or not?
Yeah, no, it didn't say that.
You see, Dave McKeegan is
What didn't say that?
trying to make it sound like, oh, you just
Hey, William.
went in the winter times.
Glad you made it.
No, that's not usually how it happens.
If someone asks you
Yes, people go during a certain season, man. That's what people do.
how long you've been in Antarctica, you're not going to say 28 months, but I were only there 18.
No.
That's a bit silly, like.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it's like combining all your holidays together. You wouldn't.
Yeah.
18, excuse my mistake.
Yeah, 18 months. But the thing is, how does Dave come and say,
Probably, yeah. The colder it is, the higher the pay usually in things like that.
oh, he wasn't there in summertime? He's just making a claim. Again, an unfounded claim without evidence.
Why is there no globe Earth?
I used to love hauling hazardous cargo because you get extra pay for hauling hazmat.
Like coming up and saying I've been there.
It's a greater responsibility, but it's a lot higher pay.
And I've seen it. You know what I mean? Why is that not happening? Why is it? Some guy says they don't say 25, so they weren't there and they're lying and blah blah
Don't
blah.
you guys?
You know.
Right. When in an interview he says he was there at a certain period of time, and that's not the time where you'd see it.
Yeah, but don't you guys find it odd that this is the same year that Candace Owens and William Shatner and Neil deGrasse Tyson, all of them also want to go see the so-called 24-hour sun?
Okay, they chose this year to do it.
Right.
What about the 100,000 people who did it last year?
Odd, isn't it? Yeah. No,
Odd.
I've had
Same
ballers.
same year.
I've had ballers make that claim though that they have video of 24-hour sun in Antarctica, and I ask them for it, and they disappear. They don't show.
Well, look.
Let's see. This might give me something. Celebrities who've been to Antarctica. Nina Dobrev celebrated her birthday on a trip to Antarctica with her boyfriend, Shaun White. And Shaun White, three-time Olympic gold medal champion snowboarder. Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver, celebrated his 38th birthday on a trip to Antarctica with Nina Dobrev and other celebrities. So they all went in the same. They all went in the same trip. They all booked on the same thing. Zoe Deutsch, Jared Leto, Jimmy Tatro. Have no idea. Reading all these new celebrities' names is like listening to Family Guy when they talk about like or like Family Guy or The Simpsons when they're looking through like the Tiger Beat magazine and their reality, and you don't recognize any of the people's names, but they sound famous. So yeah, I mean, celebrities travel to Antarctica all the time, man. Celebrities travel to Antarctica on a wildly expensive super yacht, so you don't have to fly there. Oh, that's where they went. That's what they took, a super yacht. So yeah, 128-meter. Jesus, that's fucking huge. Is it legal to visit Antarctica? Don't need permission to go to Antarctica, but tourism operators must hold a valid permit. Isn't permit part of permission, though? So yeah, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? People aren't going just to fucking get on your nerves, dude.
Look at Union Glacier where they're going. Why doesn't the company themselves have this video footage?
Yeah, but isn't like
what video footage?
When you've been
what video footage don't they have? What would satisfy you, Mr. Science? What video, if shown, would you believe? They don't even have a video. Well, you wouldn't fucking believe it if you saw it. So shut the fuck up.
Been presented video upon video, and it turns out to be fake. Why wouldn't you say that?
There you go. It turns out to be fake. Right. So every video you're shown is fake, right? Right?
There's no 24-hour sun because everything you've been presented.
So why not just say, oh, it's real, but it doesn't matter? Because that's what you're saying now. It doesn't matter. So why are you saying it's fake? Why are you keeping having to say it's fake when it doesn't matter.
It is fake. So, like, next step is, well, there can't be then. So,
But
like,
that's still-
for
but
flat
yeah, that's what I'm
earthers-
saying. If you look at it logically, it shows that there isn't. a 24 hour
Well, yeah, so
No, if you look at it logically, it'll show that there is a 24-hour sun because we've seen time lapse after time lapse after time lapse of a 24-hour sun with 24-hour time lapses and a 5-day fucking time lapse. So yes, logic does dictate that you would have to believe that there's a 24-hour sun after irrefutable evidence. So you don't even know how logic works.
But
for a
our
flat
argument.
for a flat earther to say there's no.
I mean, this guy wants people to come on and have an intelligent conversation with him. When they're unable to have that intelligent conversation, when they can't get through a video sooner than a fucking hour. And the video's what? 11 minutes long.
24-hour sun, they've got good reason to say it from what's been presented in past.
But we have to again state it doesn't matter what.
Oh, it doesn't matter at all, but you keep doing videos after videos after videos saying why they shouldn't go and why it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. But you're dedicating a lot of your time to this. You're very obsessed with something that doesn't matter.
What is shown though.
Which tells us that you think it does matter.
We're just taking this from logical standpoint that
No, you're not.
we say there isn't based on the evidence presented.
No, you're not. You're lying about the evidence presented, and you're making assumptions from there. So you aren't using logic at all.
But does that prove a flat earth or a globe? No.
Of course not.
Yes, it will. From your own words prior to the final experiment.
It's not shape dependent. The only ones that have the shape dependency on that is the globe because they're the ones with the burden.
I do lean to the side of I think there's no 24-hour sun there, but based on, like you said, on what we already know about it, I don't know for sure. Same as I don't know if there's an.
Well, if you go to the North Pole or the South Pole, and you're this far from it, and you run in a circle real fast, basically you're doing the same thing that Superman did when he stopped the Earth and reversed it. So it should do that, right? Time should go back.
Ice wall for sure, but I suspect there is.
Well, there's ice.
Yeah, there's definitely ice.
Yeah, why aren't they down there disproving ice wall?
Yeah.
They will when they get there. So yeah. God, these people are dumb.
Not. They can't.
I just want to know why they don't just show us the curve or show us the
We have.
Earth moving
We have.
or show us gas pressure without containment.
We have.
You know,
You say nah, you deny it, and you mock us for it. So stop asking. We've given you a mountain of evidence. It's it's up to you to decipher it, and you've done a piss poor job doing that.
concentrate on what's actually being asked for instead of trying to go to.
It's always
right. We've given you everything you asked for, man. We've given you every bit of evidence you've ever asked for. You're just too fucking dishonest to accept it.
point at sky.
You'd rather believe in horse shit than reality.
Yeah, always point at sky.
Right.
I mean,
Jupiter has 4 moons, so Earth's not Earth. Not.
Actually, surveyors point to the ground, point straight out and to the ground. So no, we don't always point to the sky.
Flat. You know what I mean? It's like
But you're dishonest and you think that all surveying uses a flat Earth. So there's really no educating you.
that's all you get.
You have to be willing to learn, and you're not.
I heard today where the Globers are moaning. Oh, so you guys are moaning that it's just proving against the globe. What if it's just a larger globe? What if it's a large? Your radius values are out and everything doesn't work on your model. everything. Hey, what's up, David? Man, I guess you man.
That's what they fight against their own claims, really, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They make all these claims, and then all of a sudden, when these claims don't add up, stupid flat earthers don't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a claim. I got a 24-hour sun in my living room. I left the lights on. See, there it is.
But Roger, is your living room floor flat?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
Well,
I can
then
even
you-
show it to you.
Then your claim's bunk, mate.
Yeah, hang
You get spherical copies.
But when I look at the floor, it looks like it rises to my eye level at the further away I get.
How many people fancy carpet fitter ask him to come and measure the ceiling?
Jesus fucking Christ, these people are stupid. We'll bring it to a 1 1/4.
I send them home, dude. Hey, go home.
You guys ready to go on?
Yeah.
Hey, George.
But before we do, has he presented science yet?
No, they don't.
You rock.
Dave McKeegan has no clue what science is. It's proven. Proven.
Sun anyway. But Nathan is using an observation that Robert made as proof that the sun sets in Antarctica. So why is it that an observation is acceptable when it suits a flat earther's claim?
It's not science. Do you understand he didn't claim science?
No, he didn't.
What is science? Science is a way of discovering what's in the universe and how things work today, how they worked in the past, and how they're likely to work in the future. The pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. Scientific methodology includes the following: objective observation, measurement, and data, possibly, although not necessarily, using mathematics as a tool, and evidence. So, fuck off, you ignorant fucking assholes.
He didn't.
You guys are claiming this final experiment. Experiment means science, if you haven't realized that, Dave.
Right, let's go 10 years ago. Dave McKeegan didn't even know there was an argument between flat Earth and globe Earth.
There you go. That's right.
He didn't. I want to make an experiment. I want to circumnavigate north to south. I want to do a GoFundMe. I'll start it this week. Anybody who wants to actually really figure out if this is a globe or not, we're going to go circumnavigate north to south.
You know what's
How
funny
about
about that, Roger? Remember that
Yeah.
Gear 74 guy, that pilot,
Mhm.
when he wanted to commission a plane, said, "Come, I'll be your pilot. We'll circumnavigate from where you guys want to go. You know,
Yeah,
just
he-
organize the funds." And
It is
then
real.
Jaron and them started organizing all that funds, and then he started saying, "Oh no, I didn't say I can do it." And it's like,
Maybe he thought it was a joke.
no, he didn't think people are going to take it seriously.
Well, I'm seriously saying this. If anybody wants to do it, we'll circumnavigate the globe, north to
Well,
south.
well,
Can I
think
make a
about it.
prediction?
What Duffy's now
Probably
spending?
going to fail
you know, like,
miserably.
yeah, what he's
Yeah.
spending on this 100K that he's spending on this. Do you think he could have taken that 100K and spent it on a proper circumnavigation trip?
Of course.
How about
Yeah.
a nicer church or some new pews or
Mate,
whatever?
mate, right?
I agree, Ryan.
He could pay for an honest surveyor to survey it ground and find out whether it's curved or not.
But that's the thing.
It
All the
don't-
surveys show it's not curved. Though,
You don't
Michael.
need to go to Antarctica to prove it.
They've already done that, man. Surveyors have already surveyed the Earth, and they measured it as spherical through spherical excess. Now, planar surveying, that's for building a house, building a factory. That's what that's for. That's what planar surveying's for. That's what you're talking about. And that has nothing to do with geosurveying, with geodesic surveying,
Yeah,
which
but-
is how you measure the Earth. With a planar surveying, you measure an area.
Earth, mate. Across
Yeah, he
the-
just
Sorry
needs,
about that.
I mean, they aren't smart enough to understand the difference between geodetic surveying and planar surveying.
he just needs to do the
But they think they're smarter than everyone on the planet.
Modus Tollens. Take the Modus Tollens challenge, and then you'll know if it's flat or
Yeah, 100,000 to circumnavigate. Yes. You couldn't lease the plane for that.
not. And I guarantee you, every time it will show not to be a globe. Because you don't observe a globe.
Hmm.
A little Rose is trying to get her 2 cents in too. I'm sorry about that guy.
Hey, Rosie.
Nathan also argues that the final
So-
experiment
oh,
is
look.
presuming we'll be antipodal in Antarctica versus when we're in the north.
Why? It's an affirming the consequent formal logical fallacy with an antipodal assumption,
Mhm.
because I've covered the same thing every time I've discussed it. The antipodal assumption, begging the question fallacy, and the false dichotomy that they are utilising when they say they're going to go down, down to the bottom of a ball you're already assuming you're on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an experiment. It has no independent and dependent variable, and you're yet to observe the phenomena if you're going to claim it.
Which is not the case.
God, he's so stupid.
It's not a presumption, it's a
Such a fucking blowhard.
prediction.
It's just like wind. It's just there's no substance to it. It's just wind coming out of his face.
Stanley Tools, be good then. If you're on Flatzis, be good.
Not a presumption. Okay, not a presumption. Are you presuming that you're going to a celestial pole?
No, they're presuming they're going to an area, to a place on Earth, and testing it. That's what they're presuming.
Yeah, he is.
So the presumption then.
Yeah.
Are you presuming?
You mean like presuming that the Earth is flat? Like that? See, you assume the Earth is flat. We're going down there to find out for sure. So that's why you're terrified of it. Because you know what they'll find when they go there. And you're fucking terrified that your grift will be over.
Presuming you're going to a continent on a globe?
Yeah, he is.
And actually, yeah, we are. But there's no presumption about it. We know that we're going to a continent on the Earth, on a spherical Earth. We know this for a fact.
Okay, so presumption then. Are you presuming that when you go there, you will see a twin?
No, see, we ask you, how high is the sun? Well, I don't know. What is the sun? I don't know. How big is the dome? I don't know. Where are the stars? I don't know. How does gravity work? I don't know. We ask you all these things and you don't fucking know, but you presume that it's flat and there's a dome and gravity doesn't work and all this other shit, right? You presume all this. You don't know, but we know for a fact that the Earth is spherical, that Antarctica is a continent, an island continent, centered around the South Pole. That's what we know for a fact. So, but you claim to be smarter than everybody, right? But you don't know anything. You don't have a map that works. You don't have a model. You don't have measurements. You've got some jackass waving a laser over the water. That's all you have. But you've got more. It's got to be flat, right? Because it looks flat.
24-hour sun, like your globe.
A bunch of fucking clowns.
Dictates should happen.
Yeah, it is.
So
yes, what the heliocentric model dictates should happen. Will predict what will happen. Yes, absolutely.
So presuming then.
Yeah.
No,
and
no
it's
presumption
also
necessary.
laying back on Nathan Oakley.
No presuming at all.
10 years ago when he was stupid, saying things that he's now learned better.
Yeah, I didn't learn a goddamn thing. Everything he fucking says, he says every fucking day. He hasn't learned a goddamn thing, man. My God, these people are fucking sycophantic.
You know, like I said things 10 years ago that are now no different. You know what I mean? You can't pull it, and it's got to be McToon who's done this, who's trolled through all Nathan Oakley's videos to find that. And it's got to be
how
somebody like
dedicated
McToon.
must you be to go through all those thousands of streams now to check what the hell said where?
So
yeah, thousands of streams, and he hasn't learned shit, and he still hasn't proven the Earth is flat.
You've been 10 years in past to find a Nathan Oakley to offer up against a Nathan Oakley in 2025. It's absolutely stupid.
I just had to put this up. Oh man. That's exactly my point, David. I don't think I would want to be with these guys on a flight all the way there and then still spend. I don't think. I had to put this up. Oh man. I don't think I would want to be.
I love when morons call smart people morons.
Be with these guys.
Just shows how bitter they are.
On a flight all the way there and then still spend 4 days with them.
Do you know what I want to know? Why didn't Duffy message me and ask me to go?
I know.
Because you're a dumb fuck.
Not me.
I messaged him.
Michael, you can't prove you're a flat earther.
Oh
no, Michael, you didn't sign up for the whole thing. You didn't sign up for the little contest that
I'll tell you something.
We haven't got the certificates, Michael.
You got to get on the list, buddy.
I'll tell you
You
something.
didn't pull the
Right?
trigger.
I'll tell you something. Right? These guys wouldn't want me.
I didn't make the list, man, and I'm a bigger debunker than you are a flat earther. Okay?
With them.
No, of course not.
I'm telling you now.
No
Can
danger.
you imagine me on a plane with no windows for hours and hours? Can you just imagine that?
Who said no windows? Who said no windows?
Freaking out like shit. Where are we?
Yep. There you go. Well, I'd just be talking the whole time. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have windows in your mom's basement?
Yeah, you knock them to death, Ryan. They come back with.
You should send me. You should just send me as the weapon.
If they did come back, they'd come back with bleeding eardrums.
AH was right. We know.
They'd probably crash the plane just to get rid of me.
Hold on. If he wants to talk to Dell, that's fine.
Isn't that the guy that said he wants to take a gun and shoot everybody and leave them there? Isn't that the same guy?
To him. We know Dave Banner, and there's nothing wrong with the dude.
It doesn't matter. You can be friends with who you want.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a straw man anyway. It's not his.
Yeah, I know David Banner's spoken against it anyway, but yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Even if he was his buddy. So what?
David Banner rocks, by the way.
Hey, Banner. Yeah, I was on his stream last night.
One second. AH was wrong.
Absolutely.
That's your new name. We watch David Banner, mate. We're not stupid.
I know. I was an idiot.
Anyway, let's move on. Shame.
In an experiment, you make predictions. So, for example,
Whoa. In an experiment, you make a prediction. It's called a hypothesis.
Yeah.
You don't have a hypothesis, you can't do an experiment because an experiment is to test.
Right. What? How did he not say that? He just said that.
Your hypothesis. The prediction
Oh,
is what you predict.
whoa.
Wait. The prediction is what you predict would be the cause for an observed phenomenon. What's the observed
That's part of your hypothesis, dipshit. Is a prediction.
phenomenon for the sun?
Light?
These guys.
Oh my God, these guys are fucking stupid. They don't even know what a prediction is. They don't even know what a hypothesis is. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Don't think an hypothesis is a prediction.
A hypothesis is a prediction. Fuck me. What is a hypothesis? A hypothesis is an educated guess or prediction about how two or more variables relate to each other. It's a testable statement that can be supported or disproven using observational evidence. The goal of a hypothesis is to test an idea, not to prove it. So, tell us you're stupid without saying the words, man.
Prediction.
That's their problem. It is.
I'm
no, it's
stating what I've heard.
No, Ercole, it's a support arm for a buffer system for another filament printer for a multi-filament color changer.
Fight the flat earth many times.
Yeah, but who's shown Fight the Flat Earth is the last person to ever talk about science or thermodynamics or anything really.
These people don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly. So to make it clear for anybody that
you just prove you don't even know what a fucking hypothesis is. Shut the fuck up, man.
Doesn't know. You start off with observing a natural phenomena.
Yes, everybody on this channel gets a wrench.
Okay. Then you create a hypothesis, which is your.
Say what?
Exactly. So to make it.
So what does QE say?
Clear for anybody that doesn't know. You start off with observing a natural phenomena. Okay.
Right.
Then you create a hypothesis,
which is a prediction,
which is your prediction on what.
Right. That's what he just said, man. That's what he just fucking said. You make a prediction. That's your hypothesis. He just fucking said that.
Causes that observed phenomena. The experiment is testing that prediction, that hypothesis.
Jesus, such a dishonest piece of shit. He's like one of those dumbasses who, if 20 people in a room say that 2 + 2 is 4, his 2 + 2, his 4 is more correct than anybody's.
Do you know something else I've noticed, Flats?
They just said 4, but I said 4.
Mm-hmm.
They think that an hypothesis has to state IV and EV. It's worded like so.
No. Nobody on this side has said that. That's a straw man.
Obviously, it'll be your observation and the phenomenon, the thing that you're going to vary. You don't state IV and DV in it.
No.
Nobody said that.
No, because it's very clear.
Now you can include variables in your hypothesis.
Yeah, the IV is just the independent variable. It's like, what's the cause? So if I'm stating this causes that, I don't say IV and DV.
For instance, we're adding heat to water. Like you'd say, if I add heat to
Quit saying IV. PJ is going to start drooling.
water will boil.
I'm going to start going into cold sweats and shit.
You don't write.
I mean, they call me a meth addict, crackhead, all this other shit. PJ is an admitted heroin addict, and no one fucking says shit about him, do they?
IV and DV, you know, like you don't.
I mean, they've got PJ, the Morgile. Nobody ever says shit about them, do they? But someone who's not done any of that for 30 fucking years. Oh, you're a crackhead.
It's
No,
worded.
because it's common knowledge. It's,
Yeah, but
it's
no such thing as common knowledge.
Scientific jargon, in other words.
Yeah, but they
all it
actually
is.
they must think like, and I'm going on
Scientific
what I've
jargon.
been told in comments from people. Like they,
You know, if I hear two people who speaking Greek talk, I would say that's just jargon. I don't understand what they're talking about.
they must think that you have to state the literal IV and DV. Do you know what I mean? That's what they think. Like so.
No, I don't know what you mean because we haven't said that. Now that you can have an IV and a DV in your experiment, but you don't have to.
So they've gone and looked at other, like, because you can go and find hypotheses online, you know, from experience, and they've looked at them and they've thought, oh, it doesn't say IV and DV, so there's no IV and DV in an hypothesis. That's the only thing I can think why they say these things. You know
I just
what
got to point out, AH, no one was agreeing with you, man. We
Yeah.
are supporting
Oh, listen to him trying to think.
David Banner because we know him.
God bless his little heart.
We are literally in his chats all the time. And I've actually seen Dell literally insult the guy like he does to me.
No, and I did not agree with you.
And like you do to everybody.
I said even if he was Dell's.
Right. Like you do to everybody.
Oh, so what? Not in agreement with you.
No one agreed with you, full stop. Like, there's no argument about that. No one
Yeah.
agreed with you.
Why is it still going on?
I even called you AH was wrong. If you
Anyway.
agreeing with you, mate, you're deluded.
Yeah, and anyway, it's weird how he wants to come in here and just try cause strife for no apparent reason.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was in David's last night doing the same thing. I think.
But you know what, right? So what if Banner were Dell's mate? So
Exactly.
what?
So what if he was? But
Doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
of course not.
So science. Okay. There is no science being presented. The guy doesn't know what an independent variable is. He doesn't know what an observed phenomena is. He doesn't know what a prediction is.
Oh,
this is supposed to be the smart guy.
Just to
If you're
reiterate
testing
what Michael was saying earlier, that you won't be able to find out what the cause is without an independent variable to begin with. Correct?
Yeah.
It's just so jealous. They're just so fucking jealous of smart people. But they know that they'll never be smart ever. So they just have to mock them and claim that they're not smart. That's all they've got. That's all they've got. I mean, these guys have been proven to be dumb motherfuckers. I've done it. A lot of people have done it. But everyone else is dumb, right? Okay.
The thing is, the independent variable is the cause.
Well, that's how you determine it.
That's like a guy in face paint, a red rubber nose, size 30 shoes, baggy pants, and a tattered vest, pointing at everyone at a shopping mall saying, "You're all clowns. You're all clowns."
So that's what I'm asking. So what is the observed phenomena, guys, for their so-called final experiment?
And you know, another thing that they try and tell me, and all in comments, that you
Jesus.
can have
We've
multiple
told-
IVs.
We've told you what they are, asshole. We told you what they are. Did you forget? Are you that fucking stupid? Do you just forget shit from one day to the next? Doesn't anything stick in your tiny little rodent brain? Or is all you know just is where to get the next piece of cheese?
Oh, I know.
So
Wait,
like,
wait, wait.
so like, if you were to have multiple IVs, how do you know what causes your effect?
Well, it's not
I don't know.
independent, multiple.
It's called controlling for conflating variables or controlling for compounding variables, confounding variables. See, that's what you do if you know how to do science. You control for those variables. You compensate for them.
But that's why you have
But you're not smart, so you didn't know that.
systematic experimentation.
Yeah.
Because
So
you use one IV at a time.
yeah. So yeah. So if there is more than one cause,
No, you change one variable at a time. You change one variable at a time. You don't just use one variable at a time. Sometimes you can't only use one variable. Fucking moron.
you can't know that from one experiment, can you? You can't.
Independent on its own. How can it be multiple?
So technically, this is a modus tollens argument.
Because something could depend on two or more things for it to happen. Fucking idiots, man. Oh my god.
Right.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, let's do this, guys.
these people are beyond belief.
Let's try and see if we can science their whatever rubbish this is, which we won't be able to. What's the observed phenomena?
For the 24-hour sun? Is that what you're looking for?
Let's go.
Yeah. What's the 24-hour? What is the observed phenomena?
24-hour sun.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, 24-hour sun. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So sun, yeah. So what is the what is the IV for that? What's the course of 24-hour sun?
Actually, that should be capitalized. All capitals if it's a headline.
They've got only one avenue for this globe.
Yeah.
That's not a cause
No,
neither.
Globe can't be the IV though.
Yeah,
No.
but that is what they're going to claim. Like, if you say,
Yeah, I know, but we're trying to work out.
I know, but you've got to go along with what they're saying, see whether it's
IV, path of the sun. The path of the sun on the flat Earth and a path of the sun on a globe. Those are the IVs. You have two. You're testing to see which one's correct.
real or not.
This isn't science.
You're eliminating a variable that's wrong.
That's all
Exactly.
it is.
That's what I'm trying to point out.
You can't manipulate globe, so bunk. No,
Like
no,
I said, it's a modus tollens argument. Okay.
Oh my God, they're just totally clueless. They're totally fucking clueless. Again, like I said earlier, this is like watching 5-year-olds.
If Q then P, right?
Sort of.
If 24-hour sun, then globe.
Okay, so what causes 24-hour sun?
Globe.
Globe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how does the globe cause that 24-hour sun?
Can't, because you can't manipulate it.
By spinning. Fucking idiot. And the tilt of the Earth to the sun. That's why it happens. But you know this because we've told you this. You just don't want to believe it.
To find out.
So, guys, do you see we can't even create a hypothesis because it's not science?
No.
Oh, okay. No, you can't create a hypothesis because you're fucking stupid. That's why.
It's all just blooming. It's not even guesswork. It just doesn't fit.
I've literally just done this afternoon with Luca, haven't I, PJ?
Absolutely.
But it's just because.
It's like a guy with no arms saying, I can't build a house, so houses aren't real. I can't hammer a nail, so hammers don't exist.
You don't understand it.
Fucking moron.
If anybody wants to have a good listen to this,
Good God, man.
brought down with Luca today, man, I had a great laugh with him.
He was on PJC.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
I'll let had him
Jesus
admit
fucking
defeat, didn't I?
Christ.
He did. Yeah, he conceded to it. He did concede. He did concede.
So
Give us
since
the link. Give us the link.
Yeah, so since Sean is streaming this is homework for Sean because I want some more funny content from the guy. Please give us a scientific hypothesis and experiment regarding this 24-hour sun, please. Tell us
We've
what the
given
observed
you-
phenomena is.
We fucking told you. You forget. Or you don't wanna learn.
The independent variable, and how it causes the dependent variable of the 24-hour sun, and then tell us how you would experiment that, please. That's your homework.
Oh, I've got a homework. Okay. As soon as you give me a map model and measurements of flat Earth.
Guys
Get
agree?
some ranch dressing for our salad, please.
How about that? How about watching my live stream and listen to the words I say instead of just assuming that all I do is cuss at people? How about that? How about that? See, we know for a fact that the path of the sun on the flat Earth would preclude you from seeing a 24-hour sun. So the path of the sun is the IV. That doesn't change on a flat Earth. That doesn't change. Well, it varies a little, but that the path doesn't change. It still stays between the tropics in its path around the sun, and uh, the dependent variable would be your location on the Earth. And the conclusion would be if you see a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, the Earth could not possibly be flat because that would make the sun do something that it isn't expected to do on your model, that isn't predicted on your model. If we do see a 24-hour sun, it proves that the Earth is a sphere that spins on its axis and is at a 24.5-degree tilt to the sun.
Yeah. Well, I understand linear function too. That's what he wanted to explain to me geometry wise. I don't understand linear function.
You don't understand linear function. You think a direct angle to angle relationship can be a linear function on a flat Earth. You think that, and that proves that you do not know what a linear function is.
Function, how it works. He never did tell me.
See, and you laughed when I said it could only be done on a curve.
Well, Sean has a link to come in.
He can actually comment in chat. It's just.
And he can comment in chat.
Yeah.
No, I can't because you keep timing me out for nothing. You keep timing me out for nothing, so I can't talk in your chat, you fucking lying cunt. And you're one of the pieces of shit that's timing me out. What a fucking bitch. See, that's why I call her a bitch, Flatzoid, because she is one.
He's not banned. He's not banned.
Remember, Sean always moaned and said, "Oh, I can't come in because I'm banned, so I'm not."
Right, and you might as well ban me because I can't post anything. You keep timing me out before I can post. You time me out for saying hello or just stating a fact without insulting anybody, without calling anybody stupid or claiming that you're ignorant or you don't understand shit. I just state a fact and I get timed out. And then one person says, oh, it's time to time Sean out again, and you hit it again before I even post anything else. So why the fuck should I come on your fucking show?
Gonna come in while he's unbanned.
You're a pussy. Vicky is a bitch. PJ's a fucking retard. And the rest of you motherfuckers are just inconsequential.
And he still makes excuses not to come in.
And the 2 times I've had a conversation with you, you refused to participate in that conversation. You refused to show a map, model, and measurements of your flat Earth. You gave some horseshit about every map, every model, every measurement. Well, every map, every model, but you deny every model we present to you. So you prove that you're a hypocritical lying sack of shit when you say every model, right? To say every model and then to deny every model, where you got to be lying somewhere, right?
Me and Jeff were playing with him earlier.
He's a baby, man. He's a.
Sean, do you want to replace Jem and debate me?
There you go.
So yeah, I'll be looking out for that reply on your scientific hypothesis and scientific experiment.
I just gave it.
On the 24-hour sun, Sean.
Now, it might not be a QE standard fucking scientific method explanation, but that's how you do it.
Make sure you have that ready for us.
Yep, and you'll have your map, model, and measurements ready for me, right?
Okay, let's.
No. Right? Right? Because it only works one way with you assholes, correct?
So let's carry on with this video.
Watering plants, you can make a prediction such as I think doubling the amount of water would give double the growth of the plant, and then you test to see if that's the case. Based on a globe, the prediction is that a 24-hour sun in Antarctica would be the same as in the Arctic, circling all the way around us, staying the same size because the 2 locations are antipodal.
No, sorry. That's not science. That's not
Yeah, it is. Shut the fuck up.
That's not a prediction.
Yes, it is a prediction.
It's an assumption. Does the
No, it's a prediction.
guy not understand
Now he doesn't know what the word assumption means.
the difference?
Antipodal assumption. He said it.
He just
Right. On a sphere Earth. It's not assuming that the Earth is a sphere on a sphere Earth. That's not an assumption. Jesus fucking Christ, these people are thick. Oh my God.
said it. He made two assumptions
Oh
there.
my Lord.
I assume that we're on a globe. I assume there are two poles, and I assume that the sun would do the same as the other side on my assumed globe.
Right. And on the other hand, we assume that the Earth is flat. We assume that the sun travels around the close to the equator between the tropics and doesn't stray from there. See, that's what you assume when you take the flat Earth side. So shut the fuck up.
It's what is it? What
That's
Nathan?
not me. My phone is away.
Yeah.
I think it's this Lord, actually.
What is it? What Nathan calls it? Formological fallacy.
Formological fallacy, yeah.
Nathan doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, man.
Informal logical fallacy, actually.
Yeah, are you gonna listen to someone who whines and moans about someone interrupting him when he talks, when he fucking mutes everybody? You gonna fucking believe a guy who's that fucking dishonest? Of course you would, because you're just as dishonest, if not more.
What is it? That's maybe me, just so I can figure it out if it is.
Yeah, I think
It
it's
is you, definitely. You sound like
Got a buzz.
you sound like you've got one of them things on your neck. Oh.
But yeah, there's definitely no
These people are dumber
no
than
science
dog
in what
shit.
he's presenting.
These people are dumber than dog shit. And butthurt. God damn, they're fucking triggered by this whole thing. Because they know what it will show.
Because it's literally correlation.
It will prove that they're wrong. And their entire paradigm is a myth.
Science is not correlation. Science is causation.
No. What is science? I didn't say it there.
Because if it was correlation, it wouldn't
No, science is correlative.
be it wouldn't be objective, would it?
There's not a
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Prove you're dumb again, man. Go ahead. Do it.
I've learnt this like over years of talking to
Yeah, go
ballers
ahead.
who come and troll me.
Prove you're dumb again. Here, let's give you a chance. Go ahead.
Prove
Prove you're dumb. Say something fucking stupid.
But yeah, there's definitely no science in what he's presenting because it's literally correlation. Science is not correlation. Science is causation. Because if it was correlation, it wouldn't be objective, would it?
There's not a I've learnt this like over years of talking to ballers who come and troll me in chat. Not one of them understands science. They all fall for pseudoscience.
Ah, so what you have called pseudoscience, that's we understand science, but the science that we understand debunks you. So it's pseudoscience. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, but they're always.
Every single one of them.
But have you not realized they all learn from the same people? The people.
Right. School, university, colleges, school, books. That's what we learn from. We don't listen to some other fucking guy on the internet and take our truth from that. Unless they're accredited. We don't listen to some dipshit flat earther and say, well, okay, that sounds interesting. That's going to be my new reality. We don't do that. You do. You do it uncritically. You don't give a fuck about the source. You don't care. You don't research anything told to you. You're a clown.
People that teach this idiot science, which is the pseudoscience, by the way, not actual science, is people like FTFE and McToon.
It's hard to tell whether it is.
See, I mean, that's straight from Quantum Eraser and Nathan Oakley. That any branch of science that debunks flat Earth is pseudoscience.
loads of people are, or whether it's same idiot with loads of accounts. You know, you
but-
can't tell this like.
No, but that's the thing. I've spoken to actual real people.
You've spoken to actual real people? Wow, that's awesome.
Okay, and they learn literally from people like Mattoon or FT.
Yes, some people learn from MC Toon, learn things, but the vast majority of our knowledge comes from learning in school, something you gave up on, and it shows.
FE, the biggest idiots in the arena that don't know what's going on,
Yeah,
they
well,
listen to.
So this is a common thing, and you're right, Flatzis. You are 100% right because I've experienced this. Right, you
Listen to the sycophantism. Listen to the sycophants.
mention flat Earth to somebody, and you say look into it, and the first place they'll go to is McTool, or they'll go to debunkers first, like you know.
Right. Well, I'll make reference to MC Toon's website because he got a very well cataloged list of documentation. Yeah, I'll cite that.
Understand?
But he didn't make that shit up. That's science, man. That's what you call pseudoscience because it hurts your feelings.
It's weird. It's weird, like,
and they just agree with them.
Yeah, but like, if you're an honest person, you are looking into it, and then
if you're an honest person, you wouldn't be a flat earther. Flat earthers are notorious liars. Dishonesty is the necessary antecedent to being a flat earther.
You go to them people, you are automatically dishonestly learning.
Look, it's okay to go and look at them.
How else to word it, like, but like,
yeah, but it's
the word it like, but like.
Okay, if they go and look at it, but don't just
But
accept
like,
what they
but
say
like,
is true
but
just straight
like.
away. Just like you're not supposed to accept what we say it's true straight away.
No, we don't accept anything you say at all because we've debunked everything you say. So why would we listen to anything you fucking have to offer? You have nothing to offer. You have nothing to put out to the universe. You have no redeeming qualities. You are as dishonest as the day is long. You have no credibility.
But at least be honest
You're just wretched pieces of shit.
and look into it without having a bias.
Yeah. So, Flats, you're saying that astronomy has absolutely nothing to do with science.
Astronomy is not science, no.
Then why do they teach it in science colleges? Why?
How can it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, those would be pseudoscience colleges, right? Like MIT. That's engineering, but they probably offer astronomy. But yeah, every college that teaches science teaches astronomy. You stupid motherfuckers.
Independent variables with astronomy, yeah.
No, I
It's not science.
Observation. Just look
It's not science. Fucking idiots.
into the telescope.
Good lord.
It's insane.
Do we?
Okay.
Do we need to go any further? It's been 3.5 hours, man, and just it's not going to change. Does anybody come on the show? I mean, Jesus. Hey, a meme. Look, a meme. This'll debunk 2,500 years of science. For sure. Because, you know, memes, that's reality. Jesus fuck. So, I'm going through. This is, when did he first start watching this thing? Right from the very beginning. Like for 2.5 hours. It's taken him over 2.5 hours to make it to 10 minutes and 38 seconds. Man, I don't see anybody here. No. So, yeah. I think we're done for the day. I mean, these people are just ignorant. Just dumb as shit.
Today's cartoons aren't the same.
No.
I mean, just dumb as dog
All
shit.
right, but I guess we should.
They don't fucking know anything. But they're so high on the they're so far high left on the Dunning-Kruger chart that they think they're smarter than everybody when they prove everybody every day that they aren't as smart as anyone. If you pick the dumbest person on earth, they would beat these fuckers in an IQ test. It's sad. It really is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, dog shit is way smarter. I mean, god damn it. Holy fuck. I mean, it's unbelievable the lies that come out of these people's faces. The blatant, demonstrable lies. And they think they're fooling people. They actually think they're fooling people into thinking that they're intelligent. it just I, it just baffles the mind. Just boggles the mind. So let me check something. I'm gonna wait till this thing's over. Well, fucking go. Which layer is it on? It's got 96 to print. It's on layer 92, so we got 4 more layers. Yeah, it's finishing up. It's doing it smooth. It's top layers. See, it does the infill pattern, which is like a honeycomb. So it's light and strong. And then on its last 4 layers, it does 3 of them like quickly, like that, and then the last one it'll do a very small, very close, tight pass. It'll also only go around once and then fill the rest in. But yeah, these guys are just idiots. I mean, they don't know anything at all. They're completely indoctrinated. They'd rather believe the Bible than believe in science. When the funny thing is believing in the Bible doesn't preclude you from believing in science, and vice versa. You can do both. But they're not smart enough to understand that. They think that science is trying to hide God, and it's like, no, there's a lot of scientists who are religious. Christians. I mean, Jesus, man. It's like they're trying to hide God. No, they're not. No, they aren't. If you worship a God that can be hidden by science, you worship a pretty fucked up, ineffectual piece of shit God. Why would you want to worship a God, an omniscient, all powerful being that can be defeated by NASA? Why would you want to worship somebody like that? I mean, that speaks more about you than anything, right? I mean, fuck. Sort of like matches the current political climate, too, right? Why would you want to vote for a guy who's that much of a piece of shit who can't do anything? I mean, he's supposed to be this powerful dude, but shit, he can't win a debate. He can't do anything but mock people and make up nicknames for them. Why would you want to worship someone like that? Just pathetic. Yeah, he actually does. Hey, Awesomeo. Yeah, I'm about ready to wrap it up here. I'm waiting for this print to finish. Just because you guys have been watching it for 3.5 hours and you deserve closure. So, yeah, this is the last buffer arm for the assembly for the cottontail, and the crossovers for the last 3 I needed. And I should just have little teeny parts to print that I didn't print enough of. So, yeah. And what it is this those crossovers link the thing together with the other arms, right? They're all in a row. And the filament wraps around inside this cage, right? It's like a cage. Um, I hadn't processed yet. And it wraps around several times, so when it gets pulled out, it's got a wheel in there. So when when it gets pulled out and it gets tight, it pulls it off of the spool that's hanging up here or wherever it is. And then when it pushes the filament back in, it has enough room to unspool without feeding it back into the main filament spool. So it acts as a buffer to take up the slack for when the slack needs to be taken up. It's a pretty ingenious system, and I've been wanting to make this thing for years. I mean, it's been around for like I don't know how many years, and I've been wanting to make one, and I'm finally doing it. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. Where's the thing, man? Process. Process. Low on disk space. How can I be low on disk space? What the fuck? Disk use. The thing's only got a 6 GB hard drive or memory in it. So for a few bucks, I think it's under $20, I can get, and I'll probably get that payday. But it's a chip. You just replace the yeah, it's like the hard drive. It's a 32 GB or 36 GB or something like that, which that would be nice to have. It wouldn't lag or do any of those other things. That's not it. Settings, no. Time lapse. Tool. No. So, yeah, I don't know. But I would like to have a new oh, I didn't enable time lapse, so there won't be a time lapse. So I don't know why because I've deleted all the time lapses and I downloaded them first and I deleted them all. So there shouldn't be anything in the memory that's fucking there shouldn't be that I should have more free than that. So I don't know why it's like that, and I don't know how to do a memory dump. I don't know how to free up that memory. There's the bed mesh on a macro scale. That's how flat my bed is. That's the shape of my bed in the area that it probed. And it's between 0.06 millimeters and 0.4. So between 0.6 and 0.4. That's the height, the Z height of this grid. So what it does is it goes through and it probes at different places, and it tells how high this is from the probe based on the Z offset, because it knows how high the probe is off the bottom of the machine. So if you get waviness, so when it goes and prints, it takes this into account and raises the bed or lowers it to accommodate for that variation. It's pretty cool. Works. And my thing also, if I didn't have this function, normally it probes the entire bed like 81 times, 9 by 9, to get that bed mesh. What this does is it only probes this area here. It'll only probe this area. And it doesn't care about all this outside of it because that's not where the printer is going to be. So you get a tighter, you don't get as many points of contact or probe points. I can tell it however many I want it to do. I could have it do 50 by 50. That would be insane because it takes about 10 seconds per probe. So that would be fucking insane. But it'll do like 5 by 7 in this case. So like 5 across, 7 deep. And you still get a nice dense mesh. And since it's condensed, you get a higher level of accuracy. So, and you get perfect prints. You get a perfect first layered with a consistent thickness. I rarely have any prints that don't stick unless I've changed something. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. Be seeing you.